Merry Christmas, everybody. Welcome to the Christmas Countdown Show. Episode 8 of 10.
Woo!
Oh my gosh, we're so close to the end.
Almost 80%.
That's crazy.
It is. I was thinking about it this morning.
It gets me a little sad.
You're a little verklempt.
Little verklempt.
Little verklempt.
Little verklempt.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Here's a topic. Christmas sweaters.
Are they great or are they itchy? Or are they both? We're here, folks. My name's Eric Petersen. I'm here with my good buddy Danny Jordan. We got Mr. Chris Misley coming to us live from Brooklyn.
I have a question about his name real quick.
Yes.
This has been driving me crazy
for
the last week. So we call him Chris Misley.
Yeah.
But for it to be Christmasley, does that mean his name is Chris T. Misley?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to solve that
Chris T.
before
Misley.
we got too far down the road because it's been driving me crazy.
What do you think the T stands for?
Tinsel.
Tinsel. Chris.
What do you think it stands for? It's actually your name. Why?
Yeah.
Tyler.
Tyler.
Oh, Christopher.
But we're here,
Tyler
folks.
Misley.
This is episode 8 of season 5 of
Yes.
Christmas Countdown Show. We have a great list for you today.
Yep.
I'm going to start us off right now. I'll tell you what the list is. It's top 10 Christmas duets.
Ooh.
And just before we went on air here, I said to Danny and Chris, I said, my list is not done.
Wow.
Why? Because I have too many.
Yeah.
Is the problem.
Yeah.
Is that I have sentimental favorites.
Yeah.
I have things that I'm like, this has got to be on a list. Somebody has to represent.
Right.
There are lesser known songs. It's very hard. I have like 2 or 3 slots in there. I had a song that I had at number 1 that now I might even take out of my list, which is
my gosh,
just crazy. It's a mess.
Have you ever felt more pressure to make a list than this one?
This one is giving me more anxiety and stress than many others.
Same. And I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because, like, in the early days when we were doing a lot of, like, Christmas songs, we were young and wild and free, and we didn't know the repercussions of putting our opinions out into the world. Yeah. But now, like, I shared out on our Patreon that we were doing this, and even the Disney Countdown Patreon, because they are here as well. Hello, Disney Countdown Patreon. Thanks for hanging out. I was like, we're doing this theme. And they're like, well, if so-and-so's not on there. I was like, oh, my gosh. And I looked at my list, and so-and-so was not on there.
Yeah.
But that's the thing about duets is that there are so many, but there's also so many to easily miss.
Sure.
You know?
And I mean, we'll talk about this when we get to the list, but, you know, do you count, for instance, someone like a band like She and Him? Is that a duet or are they a band?
Right. That was
what I mean?
I was going to text you about the Carpenters.
Right.
And I was like,
exactly.
Is that a duet or are they a group?
Right. And I don't know.
I know. Because, like, Karen is Karen, right?
And that's what I did. I had some that I was like, this is kind of a duet, but it's really just one singer.
Right.
So I tried to take those out. But then there's like songs that I'm like, this is a tough list.
Because it blurs the lines, right? Because we had talked earlier about, like, if Pentatonics did a song with so-and-so, then that's a duet, but they are a group of 5 people.
Yeah.
It gets so muddy. So
it's
before
tricky.
you start judging us and get angry at our list, this is our disclaimer that we only have 10 slots to work with here, folks.
And
technically,
know that it's giving us anxiety.
So much anxiety because we want to represent everybody in the best way possible. We want to tell the story of us, and I think what means a lot to us throughout our lives and Christmases over the years. It's a lot of weight that we bear. But here's the reality. We did this to ourselves.
We did.
I don't think we had any clue 4 years ago what we would be doing to ourselves when we came up with this fun idea of doing top 10 countdowns, you know? Because in the early days, it was like, oh, food, easy. You know, mashed potatoes, all that sort of stuff. And again, now I think it's like 4 seasons in, you're like, oh, man.
Now, here's what's also crazy is that we've done quite a lot of music countdowns.
We have.
That's, I think, our bread and butter. We're best at that.
Yeah.
The fans seem to enjoy that the most.
Would it be our mashed potatoes and gravy?
That's right.
Yeah.
And there's still too many songs to cover.
There are.
We've tried to, like, I feel sometimes like we're like the Grammys. Do you know how the Grammys, like, the Grammys are like, you got best record, best recording, best album, best solo Latin group, best duo Latin group,
best new artist,
like
who's now juggling while they sing.
Right.
Yeah.
They have so many different categories. And I feel like we've done that on this podcast of finding all these different ways to make music playlists, and yet somehow there still is too much music to cover.
But isn't that a beautiful thing?
It is.
Because I think there was a point for me in maybe season 2 or 3 where I thought, oh, man, are we going to run out of countdown lists like within like the first 5 seasons? And then what happens in that? case do we have to like recast the show
Right.
and bring in new hosts that now they just do all the lists that we did.
yeah.
But I think as time has gone on, it's been fun to get creative with you and with Chris and even, our fans who will reach out to us all the time and will say, hey, you've never done this list. Like, who are your top 10 Scrooges? We got one the other day.
That's a good one.
From our buddy Seth. It was like, what are your top 10 ho-ho-hos?
That's good.
From like TV,
Sure.
Movie, could be anything.
Yeah,
and I was like, there's really no end to this. So someday we're going to be rolling in here on our walkers, season 67 of Christmas Countdown.
Greatest gingerbread snaps.
Greatest places to take a nap on Christmas morning.
That sounds like a good list.
Doesn't it? Yeah.
I like that list.
That sounds great. But speaking of all of our friends out there in the universe, if you are new to this community, if you've just happened to stumble upon us, because this is really where we see a lot of new people coming into the shows, once you get past December 1st, all bets are off. People start discovering it. So if you're new, welcome. If you've not tapped that follow button wherever you are listening, please make sure you do so. If you're watching on YouTube, hello. Nice to see you. You can follow us there as well, or you can follow us on the socials. We are at Christmas Countdown Show on all of the social platforms. And we would love
Isn't
it if you
it
rate
nice
review.
to be able to just say we're at Christmas Countdown Show on all the social platforms and not when we used to have to be like, and we're this on TikTok and we're this on X. And is it X or is it Twitter?
Well, it was because we just dropped X.
Yes.
We X'd
Which
it.
I think was smart.
It was Xmas. And if you want to follow us there, we're at Xmas Pod.
We are
But
there.
I could not tell you the last time we wrote anything over there. It'd be funny if there's like 100,000 people like waiting. When are they going to tweet? Do they still call it a tweet?
I don't even know.
Because if it's not Twitter,
right,
would it be an
the
got
news
X?
definitely still calls it tweets.
Okay, even though the platform's called
Yeah,
X.
yeah.
I'm so
I got some
confused.
jokes for you.
You got jokes?
I got some jokes.
I love
I got a
jokes.
bunch
Let's
of
do
jokes
it.
here. Let's just get right into it. What is Santa Claus's favorite snack?
I don't know, Eric. What?
Crisp Pringles. That's really good.
That might be my favorite one so far.
Why are Christmas trees so bad at sewing?
I don't know, Eric. Why?
They always drop their needles.
Hey.
Pretty good. Why did Frosty's wife ask for a divorce?
I don't know, Eric. Why?
He was a total flake.
But when they first met, he melted her heart.
Boom!
Let's go.
Off the
Come
cuff.
on.
Off the cuff. Couple more here. Why does Santa have 3 gardens?
I don't know, Eric. Why?
So he can ho, ho, ho.
Hey.
Ho, ho, ho.
That's so good.
That's pretty good. It needed a little physical.
I like it.
Physical
So
justice.
people have to go watch us
Yeah,
on
you gotta
YouTube
watch it.
or Spotify. They can watch too.
Where is Santa's favorite place to deliver presents?
I don't know, Eric. Where?
Idaho, ho, ho.
Ooh, back-to-back
Back-to-back
ho ho
ho-ho-hos.
ho.
Pretty good.
Ho 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 X2. Oh, I love that that's become a thing
Yeah,
on this show.
These are good.
Did you save any for later in the episode?
I got 3 more.
Okay, good.
Three more good ones.
So we talked about, people following us wherever they're listening. We also love when people rate and review
Please do.
the show. It helps more people to discover it. It also lets us know what you think, for better or worse. We've read negative reviews.
We don't get that many. but
We don't.
sometimes.
And this is not encouraging you to write a negative review in this moment.
Write
but
what's in your heart.
Whatever's on your heart, we will share with the people as
Yes.
long as it's clean. So we did have a few people who have reviewed, sent us messages. Do you want to take this first one?
Sure, yeah. This first one is from Sigrid, which is a great
I love the name
Norwegian
Sigrid.
name.
Yeah.
Sigrid. And they wrote, my favorite podcast for the holiday season. Danny and Eric are very entertaining.
Aww.
And it looks like they were commenting on our top 5 Santa sleigh substitutes.
Okay.
Which was a great episode from last season.
No, 2 seasons ago.
2 seasons ago.
With Kevin
Yeah,
Alushila.
Kevin from Pentatonics.
And fun fact, if you guys haven't gone back and listened, last Thursday,
Yes.
we had Mitch from Pentatonics
That's right.
on the show as well, which means we've gone over the halfway point
We have.
of Pentatonics.
That's true. Do you think that they realize that they've all been on our show?
Probably not.
But we need to somehow message them and be like, hey, we gotten you guys individually.
You know what we need to do? We need to take a screenshot from each of their
Yes.
appearances and post it and then do a question mark next to the other two and be
Yes.
like, coming soon?
Yes.
Or something
I
like
think
that.
that's smart.
Would we need to include
Social media pressure.
Avi?
He was the original bassist.
Yeah.
He was pretty great.
He was great. And
I don't know how public he is now.
Neither do I. I think
know
he
he
just
stepped
wanted
away,
to
but
get
yeah.
away from the biz.
Yeah.
But that would be truly the full Pentatonics if we
Yeah.
got him as well. I was curious. Sigurd is such a great name, and I was like, it sounds like such a strong name. I was like,
Yeah.
what does that mean? It means beautiful victory.
What a great combination of words.
Right? Or victorious beauty. It comes from the word sigri, which is victory, and frior, which is beautiful.
Is it Norwegian?
Like
Norwegian.
It's popular in Scandinavian countries like Norway and Sweden.
Yeah.
Nailed it. Amazing. Okay, thank you, Sigrid. We appreciate you. And that actually came as a comment on Spotify.
Very cool.
So if you're like, I can't find the review, the rating, the whole situation here on Spotify, you can just leave a comment on this episode.
Perfect.
And Eric, speaking of,
yes.
Do you remember last episode I had said somebody just commented the letter C, and I wrote back H?
Yes.
It's happening.
How deep are we?
I think we are up. As of last, I think we've got Chris.
Okay.
So
we're looking for a T.
Yeah. Come on. T right here. It's you. Tyler. Get in there, Tyler. Make it happen right now.
Chris Tyler Missley.
Chris Tyler Missley. All right, this next review, I don't know if Sigrid is actually in Norway, which would be amazing, but this next one is coming from overseas, and this is from Australia.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and this was a DM on Instagram from Crystal.
Okay.
This is a bit of an emotional one, so buckle up, folks. Crystal says, Merry Christmas. Heads up, this will be long. I'm hoping this will end up on your podcast, mainly just as I listen to it every night from November 1st to fall asleep. Don't worry about it being loud on the pod, as I don't fall asleep till 3 hours later. I listen to podcasts mainly for entertainment while I slowly fall asleep.
I thought you meant our 3-hour podcast.
Which she wouldn't be far off. Tighten it up. Tighten it up. Anyway, I have always loved Christmas, which is why your podcast brings me so much joy. Sad part. Especially as I had a brain disease recently that rendered me disabled. My mom had waited to put up our Christmas tree until I was discharged, as she knew that was my favorite activity. Even though I still can't talk much, I manage, and having this podcast makes the days I want to give up so much easier. It's like an escape into my favorite season, which with such cheerful creators to help boost my spirits. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you very much, Crystal. Like we say, whenever we get some of these emotional messages, we really do aim to bring joy to each other and to the world and to all of our listeners. And we are very acutely aware that there are many of you out there that are going through lots of different struggles, right? Health struggles, struggles of the spirit, struggles in relationships, struggles in your family, struggles in employment, and the holidays can obviously be a hard time because it's the end of the year, so it feels like sometimes we use the end of the year to sort of take stock of our lives, and if we didn't have necessarily the best year for whatever reason, it can feel a little bit like a reminder of that. But hopefully we can also remember that the important things are, if you're hearing this, you're still alive.
Yeah.
And if you can take a breath in and out, then you are blessed. Yeah. And try to find the positive things in your life and the positive people in your life. And if we can be part of that, then Merry Christmas, and we're happy to do it.
100%. I get asked a lot, I love going to Starbucks. That's no secret. Yeah. Hashtag not sponsored, maybe someday. But, whenever you walk into a coffee shop, they go, how you doing? How you been? And my response is always, well, I'm here. Yep. And I think if you start with that as your baseline, they're like, I am here. What a powerful, beautiful statement that is, to be like, I am here. Yep. And yes, we can get wrapped up in all the things that come with being here. But being here, like when you think about how miraculous it is that we are all here, it is mind-blowing. And what a gift.
The odds are insane.
They are so against each and every one of us. Like each one of us defied the odds just to be here. Yep. So if you feel like the odds of whatever you're trying to do in your life or overcome in your life are insurmountable, I want you to remember that the odds of you being here are so much worse than you getting through whatever you are navigating. So like your existence proves that you are capable of overcoming the most impossible odds 100%. In the world. So Crystal, we're grateful for you. Merry Christmas to you and your mom over there in Australia. We hope you just have an incredible, incredible holiday season.
Eat some kiwi for us.
Yeah?
That wasn't great. That wasn't great. I think I chose the wrong sentence. Let me try again.
Wait, isn't Kiwi New Zealand?
I mean, yeah, but I think that I'm sure there's still Kiwi in Australia.
We don't want to say Foster's because that's not.
Foster's. Nah, what would they say down in Australia?
I want to know.
They'd say Merry Christmas and have a little shrimp on the barbie.
Okay.
I feel like that's a little
That's
lame.
very Jim Carrey,
That's the lame one, yeah.
Dumb and Dumber. But you know what? I bet Crystal's laughing right now.
I hope so.
And we're probably keeping Crystal awake. Go to sleep,
Go
Crystal.
to sleep. Go to sleep, Crystal.
She's like, Dad? No. Anyway, thank you, Crystal. We appreciate you. If you want to have us read your message on the show, again, you can post a review on Apple or leave a comment on Spotify. You can also email us, which is kringle@christmascountdownshow.com, or you can send us a DM. Again, we are at Christmas Countdown Show on all of the socials. Eric, one of the things that happens whenever the calendar flips to December here on this show, our P.O. box gets absolutely packed to the brim, flooded. And it's fun because there's always a lot of keys in there this time of year where it's like whatever was sent is too big to fit in your box. You got to go to like
the special box,
the alternate box. Yeah. And we've had multiple keys since the last time I was here.
Let's see what we got.
We got a lot. So we're going to start with the biggest box, right?
All right.
Come on.
Let's do it. I didn't eat any breakfast, so maybe there's some food in one of these.
If I'm looking at the declaration form on this, because this is an international one, it does look like there might be something in here.
Fantastic.
And I chose this one because this is coming to us from one of our nearest and dearest over in Ireland.
Oh, is it Simon?
It's Simon.
Hello there, Simon.
Hello there, Simon.
You love it when we do our Irish accents, don't you? Simon sent us another box.
I did not come prepared because I did not.
Do you need keys?
You need a pen?
He's got a pen now.
Remember that from last episode? I listened back to that the other day, and it still makes me laugh. You're like, what an empty gesture. I'm almost there. Can I have your keys? I should do that. I'm going to snap this pen if I try any harder. All right. I always love when international mail comes. It's honestly, oh my gosh. Simon, you taped it well. Was that good? Was that good Irish?
That's pretty good.
Was that pretty good? I don't know why I want to do like a higher pitch when I'm Irish.
Well, the Irish typically do have hills and valleys of the way they talk.
Yeah.
So, like, whenever I'm teaching people the difference between Irish and Scottish, the Irish go up and down in the valleys. They go up high and then they go down, right? Whereas the Scots, they stay lower the whole time. They roll their R's a bit more, but they stay lower in a lower pitch. Whereas the Irish are up and down. There's a bit more of a lilt to it.
Wow. That was good. That was free, everybody, by the way.
Free accent advice.
If you want accent advice, so you have a coaching service so people could reach out to you. There may be somebody who's like, how'd you do that?
How do you do it?
How do
Hit
they...
me up. Eric Petersen Coaching.
Boom.
On Instagram.
Do you want to read the card from Simon?
All right. This is to Christmas Countdown crew, Danny and Eric. Have we ever talked about, do we like the not sealing the envelope?
We have, and I think it's always like it has to do with the circumstance of the situation for me. Like if I just bought your card on the way to the party, I'm not licking it.
Sure.
Because you're going to know. But if I was prepared, I'm going to lick it.
Fair.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful card.
Can I see it?
Christmas wishes to special friends.
Aw.
Look at that.
What a great sentiment.
This is on the back. It's I'm trying to see if there's like a Ling design Christmas collection.
That is
Magical
stunning.
Forest. That is.
Do you see Santa flying through the background on that?
I did not until you pointed it out, but that's awesome. We got a deer and a fox and a wolverine, it looks like, and a little hedgehog and a squirrel, all looking at a very beautiful...
A wolverine?
Don't you think that's a wolverine?
I think you're correct.
Badger?
I think it might be a badger.
Probably more likely a badger.
This guy's like, whoa, to go great here.
Wolverine.
Wolverine. Maybe, I don't know, woolly mammoth, possibly.
I think it's a wolverine, but it's probably a badger. And then we got Santa going through the forest. Very beautiful. And there's some gold like leafing around everything. All right, here we go. Sending special wishes for a wonderful Christmas. To Danny and Eric, happy Christmas to you both and your families. I hope you have a fantastic Christmas and a wonderful New Year from Simon and family. I hope you enjoy the gifts. I've been collecting them all year from Kerry, Cork, Kildare, and Disneyland Paris. Something small. Enjoy.
Wow. Nice
County
accent.
Kerry, County Cork, and County Kildare.
I love that he's been collecting this all year long.
Do we have a spot for cards?
We haven't. I think you are establishing it now.
I think that looks good right there.
I would hang them up behind us but full disclosure for anyone who's been watching this, you may have seen that red strips of tape have started to appear more and more on this ribbon.
Our ribbon.
Because we usually come in every Monday or Tuesday,
Yeah.
and it's fallen down. But I love that spot you picked. All right, here we go. I'm going to close my eyes and just pick one at random.
All right.
Ooh.
Okay.
This feels exciting. Oh, my gosh.
Ooh.
Over
Ooh.
to you. I think there's two.
Okay, this is an ornament.
Oh, my
Celtic
gosh.
Tree of Life. Oh, my gosh, this is really beautiful.
It's a round, like classic
round ornament.
Classic round ornament, and it comes in this beautiful green box.
Oh, this one says Danny on it. I don't know if it matters. They're probably the same thing.
Back to you.
Oh,
my gosh.
It says on the back, Celtic Tree of Life, my roots spread deep into your heart. My branches will never keep us apart. My embrace gives warmth in times of strife. My breath provides the gift of life.
Wow. This is absolutely stunning. You know, this is the third Irish ornament we have received from Simon.
Celtic Tree of Life, Ireland. Really beautiful.
Absolutely stunning.
With sort of a green, glittery coloring to it.
How did they do that? Like, this is like a multi-layer because there's like something clear plastic over.
Yeah.
It almost looks like it's like melted or shaped over the top of the ornament.
That's really
This is
beautiful. It's going
absolutely stunning. It's got to go on the tree. We're going to hang it. Excuse us while I get silent for one moment here.
That's really pretty. I love that.
Dude, that is stunning.
Love that. Thank you, Simon. Honestly,
it's so
that's
hard to
beautiful.
not take these home.
It is hard to not take them
I know, because I just like. I did take one home last year, I think, because it was like a family one that was sent that someone had, Sasha had made at the Christmas market in New York. It had all my like family names on it. All right, here we go. This one, this is Danny on it. This is Eric. Thank you for labeling these, Simon. Ooh.
We got some bubble wrap.
Ooh.
Looks snowman.
Oh, dude. This is stunning. Ooh. It's like a ceramic snowman ornament.
But look, he's got little clovers instead of coals.
This is
That's
amazing.
Beautiful.
Now maybe,
look at that.
Maybe we take these ones home.
Maybe.
Yeah. What do you think? For now, I'm going to put it on display here, maybe up in the Winter Village. Yeah. There we go. Adding it to the village. Simon, you spoil us, my friend. This is so incredibly kind of you. All right, this one.
Is there more?
Dude, there's a lot more
gosh.
in here. Now, the shape of this gift is hysterical. Do you remember in Christmas Vacation when Clark walks in? He's like, my wife and I, we got you just a little something.
Yeah.
And he takes it over to the table, and every gift is also shaped like the one that he wrapped. It is this shape.
It is that shape.
Right here, which is amazing.
All right, there's a nice card.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm guessing this is from Disneyland Paris.
Ooh.
Oh, it's not a card.
Oh, dude, get out. Simon.
Oh, cool.
I got a Disney pin.
I got a Disney pin, too, of Mickey.
Is he skiing?
Skiing.
Yeah, I got this. Oh, yeah, he's got the
I think
cross.
mine's Minnie.
Okay. I love, I wonder if this is how Simon thinks each of our skiing skills are. Where you're gliding smoothly down the mountain and I've got my skis crossed. I'm about to snap.
Have I ever told you my skiing story?
No, tell me now. Was it smooth?
No.
Oh.
It is not. But it's a great story. It takes a second.
Okay.
All right, I'll just tell it now. All right, buckle in, everybody. This is a great story.
Okay.
So when I was about 14, 15 years old,
okay.
So I was like freshman in high school, I went skiing with my Boy Scout troop in suburban Chicago.
Okay.
Now you might say, where would you ski in suburban Chicago? We went to, literally, it was a trash dump. It was like a trash hill that once it got snow on it, they turned it into a ski resort.
Oh my gosh.
But it was somewhere in the suburbs of Chicago. Like
okay.
we weren't super far away from home. Anyways, we did the skiing. I had never really been skiing before, maybe once or twice when I was really little. But we did a class at the beginning of the day where they were like, all right, when you want to stop, put your toes together and that'll stop you. And I was like, okay. And so I did like the bunny hills a little bit throughout the day. And I was like, all right, this is kind of fun. I was having fun. And then eventually there was what was essentially a black diamond for this particular place.
Down a pile of trash.
On the back of the hill,
yeah.
There was this, it was very sloped. And then there was like a short area to stop.
Okay.
Right? And it did say, like, only do this if you're ready. And so me and my little brother and a bunch of other kids from the Boy Scout troop all went over there, and we're all looking down. We're like, whoa, that's going to be crazy. And we're all like, who's going to go first? And my brother ended up going first, my little brother, Kyle. So he goes down this hill very fast, and at the very small stopping area, he does not stop in time. Now, after the stopping area, which was probably about like 10, 15 yards, there was about 10 yards of like mud. And then there was about 5, 6 feet of gravel and then a wood fence.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, so my brother goes down the hill, and he's going really fast. He can't stop in time. He kind of goes past the landing area and right into the mud and just tumbles.
Oh my gosh.
He's covered head to toe in mud. His skis went flying off. Everybody's laughing. I'm laughing at him.
They call that a yard sale, right?
Yeah. And so then everybody's like, well, you try it, Eric. And I was like, all right. So then I start going down. I instantly can tell I'm going too fast. Within a second of
and
being
you didn't
on
try to
this
like
slope.
slow down before you got there. There was no
chance. I mean, it
chance.
was like I was on a flat spot, and then I started, and I instantly knew I was going too fast. and I was like, this is going to be terrible. But I figured that I would hit the mud like my brother, and I would tumble, and it would be embarrassing. But that's what would happen.
Right.
That is not what happened. I came down this hill. I went over the like 10, 15 yards of the landing area.
Yeah.
I went into the mud, and instead of stopping in the mud and sort of falling, my skis just were like just right over the top of the mud.
Just skimming it.
Just skimming the mud.
Oh, my gosh.
And then at the last second of the mud, my skis now had accumulated enough mud and stopped.
Okay.
I shot up into the air, came down face first. I've got ski poles. I'm wearing glasses at the time.
Were your skis still on, or did they
No,
pop off?
I shot out of the skis. The skis just stopped. I shot into the air, came down face first into the gravel, and like Bugs Bunny, burrowed with my face through the gravel and then broke through the bottom of the wood fence with my head.
Oh,
so now I'm laying at the
gosh.
bottom of this hill in just a tangle of mess of humanity.
Yeah.
And my glasses have shattered into my face.
Oh,
so I have
my
shards of
gosh.
glass in my cheeks, and my eye is swollen shut. My left, I think it was my left arm hurts.
Yeah.
And I'm laying there. My head is through the bottom of the fence. My legs are on the other side of the fence. I'm like just laying there like, and I hear all the other guys just laughing at the top of the hill. I'm like, guys, I might be dead.
Help
me. No one comes to help me. I eventually get myself out of the fence. My face, like I said, my eye is swollen shut. I got shards of glass in my face.
Gosh.
My left arm hurts like heck. And I go over to my skis, and I kind of like brush as much of the mud off of them as I can. And then I go to grab the tow rope to go back up to the top of the hill, and my left arm is like screaming in pain.
Yeah.
What had happened is when I flew in the air, when I landed, my pole jammed into my thumb, which jammed into my wrist, which jammed into my arm, and I broke my arm.
Oh, my
and
gosh.
so my arm was totally snapped. And so then I like pick up the skis because I'm like, I can't use the tow rope.
Right.
And I carry them back around the bottom of the hill to like the ski return. I give the skis to the guy, and my face is bleeding. There's shards of glass. My eyes swollen shut. And I give the skis back to the guy. He's like, are you done for the day? And I'm like, dude, I'm done for life. I'm never skiing again. Like, this is a death trap.
Oh, my gosh.
And then we went to the hospital, and I had a broken arm.
Where were your folks? Did they see this happen?
So my parents were there. They were up in the lodge or whatever.
Okay.
And I remember I saw my brother at a certain point after I was like one other fun part about the fact is as I was trying to get all of the mud off of the skis, I don't know why this was happening. There was a German couple that happened to be at this resort, ski resort, and they kept coming down that hill and stopping with a hockey stop the way you would need to because it was a small landing area, and they kept spraying me with snow and saying, "Get out of the way! Get out of the way!" They came down 3 times, never helping
Insult
the
to
child
injury.
who is
my
eye swollen
gosh.
shut, bleeding out of my face. Never helped me.
Wow.
Anyways, my brother went to tell my mom. I was like, tell Mom that I broke my arm. And my mom was like, yeah, right. Because I was over dramatic, and I would always be like, I broke my arm. And she was like, you're fine. But then when she saw me, my arm was dangling. She was like, I think he did.
Yep. That's such a parent thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
But
Have you been skiing since?
Nope.
Really? That was it?
That was it.
Wow. Well, thanks for the pin, Simon.
Thank you for the pin and
So
bringing
do you
up
want this one?
the tragedy.
Do you want this one?
Maybe because
this
it's the
image
crashing
might.
one.
Yeah, that's
We'll
funny.
switch it.
Oh
Isn't that
my
funny, though?
gosh, I love that.
All right, now we'll open Simon's gift.
All right.
Sorry about that, Simon.
Thank you,
Little
Simon.
detour.
Oh my goodness, that's hysterical. Ooh, I love that we're getting Christmas stuff. I love that we're getting Disney stuff because that's just us, you know.
That is us.
This whole
dude, Skittles.
Taste the rainbow. Ooh, I got some candy too.
Ooh, a bunch of different Skittles.
Ooh, I got some Skelligs. Is this?
Ooh, what are those?
This is from County Kerry, so this is going to be Irish chocolate here.
Love
Ooh,
that.
thank you. And I got some Haribo Elf Surprises. My kids are going to
Nice.
love this. They're sour, sweet and sour. Love
I got
that.
some Skelligs milk chocolate
Okay.
and some Haribo Elf Surprises.
All right. Let's
Ooh,
open
these
this.
look good.
Love this wrapping paper. It's got the gnomes on it, like the sort of Santa gnomes. I know you're a big gnome fan.
I love the gnomes.
Ooh, I got M&Ms.
This
Love
is
that.
actually perfect.
Yeah,
'cause
he
I
did
love
nail that
Skittles.
because I'm not a big not a big sweets guy.
Not a big
I know
sweets
you knew that about
guy.
me, but I'm not like into like fruity candies. If I do have a sweet, it would be more chocolate. That's more my vibe.
And yet, I am.
And
So,
yet, I am. We do have two more things
Oh
here
my
from
gosh! All right,
Simon.
keep it going.
This is so this is going to be for you, Eric. This is kind of like, you know what this is reminding me of?
What?
Do you ever have like that one person in your family on Christmas that for some reason they always have like 7 more gifts than everybody else?
And everybody's like,
Everyone's
sitting around
and they're like, I'm sorry, I still have 7 more. Like, that's right, you're loved, Mom. Got it. We all have that person.
Ooh, all right.
Ooh. This is from. Do you remember when we did like a 5-minute ad for this company, the silverware company, a couple years ago? Oh my gosh.
Mine's a little puppy.
Mine's. Oh, that's sweet.
I love that.
A Simon from a Simon.
A Simon from a Simon.
That's
really
beautiful. And Simon.
Absolutely beautiful.
I think I've got the star, the Christmas star.
Oh,
here,
that's beautiful.
which is stunning, right?
really beautiful.
I told you. I may have talked about this in the off season.
Newbridge Silverware.
Yeah. That we joked that Simon's like a sales rep for them, and
Right,
that's
yeah.
we were just hawking it. Did I tell you that Simon, like in the middle of the year, after we lost Sammy last year, he mailed me like this wood carving of like a person who's like holding out their hands, and then there's a dog wood carving that slots right into the holding of the
I
hands.
think you did show me that, yeah.
God, Simon, you are an absolute gem in this world, and we're so grateful to know you.
Legend.
Yeah, you are a legend. Simon, we appreciate you so much. Oh my gosh.
That's awesome.
And thank you for hanging with us, listeners and viewers, as we went through our gifts here. Oh, that's so stunning. We do have a bunch more. Do we maybe want to do like maybe 1 or 2 more, and then we'll save some more for next episode? There's one that I really want to open because I have a sneaking suspicion what's inside of it.
Okay.
This is to us coming to us from Kate, who lives down in Georgia. Georgia. I'm so excited about this. So I'll read. I'm going to hide this, okay?
right.
Woo. Kate, woo, look at this letter. Handwritten letter.
Very nice handwriting.
We have not talked about handwriting in a while. This is very clean. And it's not even Canadian.
I know.
It says, Eric and Danny, hope you guys like the... I don't want to spoil it. I'm just going to give it to you because this whole next part is... So, Kate is an MLB photographer. And one of her photos was selected for a Topps card.
Cool.
Because she's a photographer for the Braves. And so she sent us 2 Ronald Acuna cards.
Whoa.
And she took this photo. And she knows that, like, I'm super into, collecting trading cards. So she was like, would you like, one of my cards? I was like, absolutely, I would like one of your cards, Kate. So she sent one for each of us. And Kate says, hope you guys like the card. I know collecting is more something Danny has talked about, but wanted to send one for you too, Eric. It's nothing too fancy, and I'm sure has zero value on the trade market, but it means the world to me as the first one I took the photo for. On the back of the card goes into detail about the actual moment. As I went into in my DM, I've been around since season 1 when I was still a photo student. You all saw me through exams, life events, many successes, and many failures. The podcast felt like a warm hug to turn to whenever I needed it. Now it has me laughing along in Atlanta traffic on my way to my photo gigs. From the bottom of my heart, and she underlines this, thank you. Your podcast has been a constant in a several-year stretch of a lot of change. Can't wait to keep listening along for many more years of baseball cards and adventures to come. Merry Christmas, y'all. Kate.
Merry Christmas, y'all.
Oh, that is so incredibly
really cool.
sweet, Kate.
I will say, though, Kate, they should give you credit on this card.
They really should. They should put the photo credit, whomever happens to be. That you're 100% correct. Tops, if you're listening,
Get on
out
it,
there,
Tops.
any reps
I'll let
from
you
Tops?
Keep the case.
Oh, thank you. And that's actually what's cool about these. These are Tops Now cards, which are even more collectible. I don't know if you know, Tops does this thing now where after big events happen, could be regular season playoffs, they will do a limited run where only 24 hours you can purchase this card. And once that window closes, they don't print anymore.
Cool.
And so this is a Tops Now release, which means it's a short print, which is very,
cool.
very cool. Thank you so much, Kate. That's so kind of you.
Can I just point out something real quick?
Please do.
About Simon's Skittles.
Yes.
Just the difference between America and the rest of the world.
Yep.
I'm eating the Crazy Sours Skittles.
Okay.
Which I love sour Skittles. In America, this green bag of sour Skittles is drenched in sugar. Like, not only are the Skittles themselves sour, but then they are, covered in sugar.
Right.
These are just regular-looking Skittles.
And is it still just as...
Just as good.
Really?
Just as good.
What is
you
that?
You don't need all of the sugar that we do in America.
But isn't that interesting? It's the same company, but they produce it different ways depending on who's consuming. That's so interesting. All right, so... Again, as I mentioned earlier, we have a ton, so I think we're going to have to save some more for next week. So if we didn't get yours this week, just hold tight. We'll get to you next week, we promise. These are, I don't know if these are coming from the same person because the way they're addressed is exactly the same, which makes me think. So I'm going to give one to you, and there's no return address, so maybe it'll say inside.
So it's Anthrax?
Probably, yeah. An Anthrax CD, actually, ironically enough. Oh, maybe it says on here, inside. This... It doesn't say who this is from.
Nope.
No.
A little red box here.
But mine's... I think mine's an ornament. Is yours an ornament?
It feels ornamenty.
Okay. So if you placed an order on Amazon and didn't give us your name, please reach out to us. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Is it good?
This is really sweet. It's a custom-made ornament. It's a superhero ornament, and it says Capables on it.
That's really cool.
Dude.
And mine says, Mooey Christmas, Eric 2025.
Get out of town.
And it's got cows with Christmas stuff on them.
How crazy that I picked the right one for you because they're not labeled here at all. Whoever sent this, because there's no
don't even know who
name
it's from?
here. It just says Marketplace, Amazon, store name Flawless. Now I'm giving away, free promo to some other store.
We'll have
but
to find out. Somebody tell us who sent us
please
these.
DM us. This is so incredibly kind. I want to show this to the camera. It's like a handmade ceramic superhero ornament, and it says Capables 2025. The Capables is my children's book series, which we got a week left on the Kickstarter. So if you've been wanting to get in, now is the time. We need your help, y'all. Oh my gosh!
I'm just tying my string here. Okay. This is a beautiful gesture, and how appropriate whoever it's from definitely knows us.
Right?
I love that.
Look at that. Got the Capables up on the tree now. That's so incredibly kind and sweet. I might have to take that one home and put that on my tree. My daughter will love to see that.
Merry Christmas.
Dude. All right, while you hang that, I'm going to crack this next one.
All right. Maybe this will say who it's from.
Maybe. Ooh, there is... not a packing slip inside. Dang it. Okay. But this comes in a very nice red box here.
Okay.
Oh, my gosh. This person knows us so well. Oh, this is for Chris.
Look, what is it?
It's New York City.
New York.
It says New York Chris 2025.
That's nice looking.
Dude, I'm going to mail this to you, Chris.
Can I see it?
Yeah, it's got a yellow cab on it. It looks like it's got, the Empire State Building, the
Oh,
Chrysler
that's
Building.
Cool.
Thank you.
Dude, that's really cool.
Very cool.
Dude, I'll get that out to Chris. Whoever sent us these ornaments,
Let us know.
please reach out to us. That's so generous of you. We appreciate that. And if you're wanting to send something to us, it could be a greeting card, whatever. You still have, I think, probably a week or so, to get it to us before the finale episode.
Probably.
You can send us a DM or, again, email us, kringle@christmascountdownshow.com, and we'll give you our P.O. box if you want to get something over to us. Eric, clearly we are surrounded by so many generous, kind souls to everyone. And you don't have to send us something for us to think that you're a kind soul. No. It's just if you're taking the time to listen to this show,
we're fans of you.
We are fans of you. One of the greatest compliments we get is that people say we are a part of their Christmas tradition, which is just amazing. So if we are a part of that, if we are in the car with you right now, if we're in the kitchen with you, if we are wherever we're at with you in the world, on the subway, in your headphones, at work, helping you pass the time away, thank you for inviting us into your holiday. That's not something that we take lightly. I don't think it's something we even thought about, when we first came up with this, but what a beautiful thing that we get to be a part of your tradition. So thank you. And I want to say a huge thank you to 2 more people who have joined our Patreon family, which is the Christmas Countdown crew, as we like to call them. We have April.
Hello, April.
Who's another person that has joined us from the Disney Countdown side of things, who's come over to
welcome.
Join the merriment. Thank you, April.
Welcome to the green side.
Welcome to, I like that, the green side. Is that what side would you call the Disney side? Because this is a good debate, right?
What color is Disney?
Because Mickey is red.
In my mind, though, I go blue.
Blue,
I think of the opening of the movies from the 90s, the blue background, Walt Disney Castle. I'd say blue is the color of Disney.
But so much of in their branding for the parks is blue as well. But for some reason in my mind, I just think of that iconic Mickey red, just like, the Santa red.
And you would maybe say we were red because of that. But in my mind, Christmas, I go green.
You go green.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's a good question to ask people, is what is the first color
that you think
that pops to mind? If you're watching this on YouTube right now or listening on Spotify or watching on Spotify, drop a comment. When you think of Christmas, what is the color that you think of? And that'd be a fun poll.
You only get one color.
You only get one color. Yeah, it's got
green
red, green, could be blue. Some people are blue people, But one more person has joined the Patreon since we last got together, and that is Michaela. So thank you,
Christmas.
April, Michaela. We appreciate y'all so much. If you want to join this Merry Christmas Countdown crew, as we call it, and a lot of those people are actually here watching us live today. Hello, crew. That's one of the perks, is you get to be in our virtual studio and watch us record. You also get access to bonus episodes. So if you're like, how did you not put that song in your top 10?
It was in the bonus.
Might be in our 11 through 15. You also get ad-free versions of every episode. We do giveaways. And I think the coolest part of all, so you get to hang out with us. No, you get access to our private Facebook group, which
active,
very active group. Honestly, I think this season might be the most active I have ever seen the group, and it's an active group. But people, the moments that we talk about, they're like, "Wouldn't it be funny to see a picture of?" They're like, boom, and multiple people are creating these images, which is super cool. Plus, you just get to make a bunch of new friends, and a bunch of those people are actually meeting up in New York
City
a couple days from today, and they'll be putting around the city with Chris, which is going to be really, really exciting. Can't wait to see the photos from that. So again, you can join our Patreon. The link for that is in the episode notes, or you can go to patreon.com and look up Christmas Countdown Show.
Yeah. All right, Danny. Dude, we have a lot to catch up on.
So much.
A lot of small talk here. One of the big things is that we just got back this past weekend from hosting our very first tree lighting for the city of Big Bear, California. It was awesome.
So much fun.
We had so much fun. A ton of people came out. I think you posted 6,000. Did you get that number from somebody, or did you just?
So Jackie from City of Big Bear, she said last year they had over 5,000, and then she said there's so many more people here. Literally,
it was as far as we could see.
As far as the eye could see. We'll paint a picture. It's like Big Bear is like, if you ever been to a small mountain town, it kind of has that feel. And I would say from the stage where we were at to the lake is maybe 400 yards, maybe half mile. Would you say?
At least,
yeah. And I would say from the stage to the halfway point was the street was just lined of people, and then people were either direction on the intersecting street as well. It was one of those crowds that's so big. And I don't know if you've had this feeling, performing on stage on Broadway, in big stages, is it gets to a point where you just can't process.
Yeah.
You can't see of the people. You just see shadows sort of in the distance, which is pretty amazing.
It's nice because what you do, and I think that we both did a good job of this, is you actually have to talk to the crowd as if it's one person.
Right.
And it becomes so big that if you think about it oh my gosh, there's so many people. What are they all thinking? What are they all? No, you're a person they are a person.
Right.
And you just have a very casual conversation with that. It's like if people that do stuff, if you're hosting the Tonight Show, you can't think of it as, there's 12 million people watching tonight. You just talk to the camera.
Yeah.
Talk to one person.
Like you're coming into their living room.
There's just one other person on the other side receiving that message.
Yeah. Which I thought we did a great job of. Do you feel, because like after it ended, people be like, wow, that was so great. Like everyone was so engaged. And like, I think when I'm on stage in those moments, and I'm curious if it's similar for you, is like I kind of go somewhere else in my mind that I'm not, like I can feel the energy of the crowd, but I'm so focused on keeping the show going, right? And hitting the points that we have to hit that I'm not fully processing how into it people are.
Yeah, I think so. I think there's a little bit of you kind of just ride the wave, and yes, we were busy because we were hosting it and not guests on it. We were kind of in charge of keeping us on a time clock of like, all right, we're trying to light the tree at 6:00, whatever. So let's keep everything where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So there was a little bit of that. I think what was good is I didn't feel like we ever had any lulls.
No.
And there can be times where you're hosting something where you're like, ooh, I can feel the energy. You can just feel the shuffling that people start to do. They start to like look around them at each other as opposed to the stage. And I felt like we had them the whole time, which was great.
You hear those coughs kind of just...
Yeah.
But yeah, people were engaged. We did our own sort of impromptu top fives. Mm-hmm. And we had some polarizing picks.
We did.
Someone was yelling at me.
They were
from the crowd when I put Muppet Christmas Carol ahead of Elf as a top 5 favorite
some
Christmas
angry
movie.
Children there.
There were some angry adults.
Angry adults.
Yeah, there were some adults screaming at me.
We asked people what they thought poinsettia or poinsettia, and that was about a half and half.
That was about half and half, which was fun. There was another one where I feel like people were a little bit more in your favor.
Which one's that?
Oh, no, it was Die Hard. We asked them if they thought Die Hard was a Christmas movie. And a lot of people thought it was.
It was, yeah.
It was kind of shocking.
Yeah, we were in the minority there.
I actually put a poll up of that on our, I think it was on our broadcast channel on Instagram recently. Overwhelmingly, people say it's a Christmas movie. Yeah. And I'm like, do I just need to loosen the reins a little bit and just be accept it? I don't think it'll ever be a top 10 for me, but just accept that it's a Christmas movie for people.
But it went really good. And Jackie, no promises. We'll see. We're teasing it. But they said that they may want us back next year. So, start booking your flights now, everybody, to Big Bear for tree lighting 2026.
I was already dreaming in my mind of what that would look like, because the hotel we stayed at is a big hotel.
Yeah.
And they have ballrooms or sort of meeting rooms down in the lobby. I was like, well, how cool would it be if we made a weekend out of this? Like a big, let's plan this 8 months out, a Christmas countdown crew meetup, and people could come to the tree lighting. And we could have a dinner together, maybe that first night, and then go snow tubing. It just would be so darn cool. So keep an eye on our socials. We'll update you guys there as soon as we know whether or not it's gonna be happening. I got my fingers crossed. I'm feeling pretty good because the mayor was there and she was
happy
feeling it as well. So that wasn't the only big thing happening.
Okay.
Since we were together last.
What else has happened?
I did something I've never done before.
Adventurous?
For me, yes, because I'm not a big sweets guy. I posted this on the Patreon. I ate a Little Debbie Christmas tree cake.
Did you love it?
I liked it.
Oh, they're so good.
It felt a little bit like a slightly elevated Twinkie.
Yeah.
Because it's got the icing around the outside. I don't know what I was expecting of it, but maybe I set the expectations too high because the picture's so beautiful on the outside, and you got the classic Santa there. I'm like, God, if Santa loves these cakes, then I'm gonna love these cakes. But I will say, I ate the whole thing.
I'm glad.
Yeah. So that was a big one for me. And when I posted this in the Patreon, people were like, what? How have you never had a Christmas cake before?
They really are good.
They are good.
And I'm not even a big cake guy, but I like those.
But they're kind of dangerous because they're so light and fluffy.
Sure, you feel like you could house a couple.
You could run through 2 or 3 and be like, oh, geez.
Do you know what I had 2 of the other day?
What?
Bad. It's bad. You should not eat 2 of these. They sell at the store Oreo mint chocolate chip ice cream sandwiches.
Whoa.
So it's a big Oreo. It's the size of that, big Oreo, and then the inside is mint chocolate chip ice cream. And I did one, and I was home alone, and I was like, I'm having another one. And I just did it.
Did you whisper it too?
I think I did. I was like, I'm having another one. Oh, it was so good.
What a difference of Home Alone when you're 8.
Yeah.
Or I guess it's the same because he just sits there and eats all the ice cream. Oh, my gosh. That is hysterical. Speaking of you and your house.
Oh, yeah.
You've got your annual Christmas party coming
up.
How's it
coming
up.
So I'm getting, because also we did still kind of just move into this house. We've only been in the house for, 6 months, 5-6 months. But I did a lot more inside decorations yesterday where I did garland along the whole molding of the inside of the house.
Oh, nice. Did you swoop it or did you just go straight across?
I went straight across.
Okay.
Straight across. I was able, do you remember that when I did Christmas Story at the Amundsen,
yes,
I had that big neon sign?
Did you?
What'd you do with it? Set up. It's in the backyard.
It
is by the pool. It is set up. It looks awesome.
I've
huge.
been wondering about that.
Yes.
When I went back to see, what was the most recent show I saw there? Parade.
Yeah.
I saw their acrylic sign, and I was like, what is Eric going to do with that sign?
I put it up.
And is it plugged in?
It's plugged in.
Dude,
it looks awesome. It looks awesome.
Can you send me a picture of it?
I will.
We should put that on the Patreon.
Yeah, but it looks
That's amazing.
But a lot of prep for that. Once I get through this weekend, I will feel.
Now you can be in the season?
Yes.
Yeah. That is the thing, right? I am always conflicted about packing my schedule with lots of holiday things, but also not wanting to pack it with so many holiday things that I don't just get to enjoy one of our favorite parts of the season, which is the peaceful, calm, being present with people.
And the stumbling upon a experience. For instance, last night, we had no plans necessarily to do this, but the kids were kind of finished with homework, and we watched the Wonderful World of Disney holiday spectacular thing that I think we had talked about on the show.
How was it?
And it was good. It was a big commercial for Disney, and it was fun.
Was that the one where they played the Pogues song?
Yeah, I didn't see that part because
Okay.
we joined it about halfway through. But they had some cool stories of very worthy people getting trips to Disney World with their families. They did some dance numbers. They did some promo for Zootopia 2. They had some performances, and it was good.
Okay.
It was fun. But it was nice that we, as a family, just kind of, fell into that. As opposed to being all right, now we got to get to this, and now we're doing this, and now we're doing that. It just sort of was we're all sitting on the couch, and the lights were all going. Everybody was in matching PJs, and it was great.
Do you feel like it was more like that when we were kids?
Yes.
You kind of just stumbled upon
100%
things rather than everything needing to be scheduled
well,
out.
We didn't have a calendar with us.
Right.
That's
a good point.
You didn't have the ability to be overscheduled.
Yeah.
So
that's a great point.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing this just more and more, I think, not just with the holidays, but I think a lot of parents are trying to give their kids the 90s childhood. I know that was a trending thing over the summer was everyone wanted to do a 90s summer where you walked to the ice cream shop and, you went bowling and all these sorts of things that we grew up doing. And I think there's so much to be said for that. That happened with Emerson and I last night on the way home from Taekwondo. It's I didn't have plans to go look at Christmas lights. Yeah. But traffic was really bad one route home, and so I took the back way, and all the lights were up. So her and I just slowly crept up the street. She's like, "Daddy, look at that one!" And oh my gosh, they got that blow up over there. And it was the things that usually you're like, "Well, no, this isn't the neighborhood, so I'm not going to look at any lights here. I'm going to wait for the really great lights." It was just so great to be lost in her wonder of what she was seeing, and it not needing to be some big blown out display. It was it just if they had cool twinkling lights. That was cool because there's no other time of year that happens. Yeah. So I think that's a great tip for people is just stumble upon moments.
Stumble upon moments.
That's brilliant. Well, I do have one thing scheduled though.
Okay, what do you
that
doing?
I need to share with you. So, not just our Kiss FM, but a lot of Kiss FM radio stations across the U.S. do their annual holiday concert called Jingle Ball.
Yeah.
And recently, I won 2 tickets to Jingle Ball.
On the radio?
On the radio.
That's awesome.
They're when you hear this song, call in. And I called in and I was picked. And so I got 2 tickets and I won these 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Okay.
And so they announced that they were going to, first it was we're going to do a K-pop Demon Hunters sing-along.
Cool.
And that was it. And I was oh, so it's going to be karaoke. And then recently they announced that actually Huntrix, the singing voices of those women, EJ and the other
Rayami
2.
or whatever.
Rayami, yeah. I'm totally blanking on their names. And I'm so sorry because I'm sure they're listening right now. Yeah. but they're actually going to be there.
Very
and
cool.
they're for sure performing Golden.
Yes.
That's all they've confirmed so far. But I'm like, how are you going to get them up there on the stage for 25 minutes and only sing Golden? I feel like we're going to get Takedown, How It's Done.
Maybe.
But my daughter keeps waffling back and forth as to whether she wants to go. She's never been to a concert before. And
is she worried that it's going to be too much? Like it's overwhelming?
She's just, Emerson is like, if it's a new thing for her, I think she just asks a lot of questions in her head. And it's like, once she gets there and does the thing, like this is what happened in Big Bear. Is like, we went snow tubing with you guys last year and she needed to like be with somebody every time. And I was like, babe, I think you can go on your own. She's like, oh, I don't know if I can. Yeah. And the last run of the day, she went all on her own. She had the biggest smile on her face. So I think I'm just going to take her.
Could you show her videos of a concert so she kind of has an idea? I think sometimes what's scary to kids is they literally don't know what it is.
Yeah,
they don't know
point.
what they're walking into, which is scary for us as adults, right? You just want to have a sense of like, what am I walking into?
Yeah.
So maybe just showing her some like, whether it be like some Taylor Swift videos or whatever, like from the Eras tour, just to see like a bunch of people watching a performance and having fun, and maybe then she'll be.
That's a great point.
Down for it.
She got really excited yesterday when I told her that one of the Saja boys is going to be performing. They have like the pre-show in the Jingle Ball Village. She's like, which one? And I was like, I think Mystery. She goes, oh yeah. And I was like, okay, now, but I'm gonna have to take her out of school early to get to that show. And I kind of brought that up this morning, and I could see my wife as she was cutting the bread, for their sandwiches. I was like, "We okay with this? We okay with this?"
Come on, let him.
I think it's gonna happen. I was like, and she's like, "No, it's fine." I was like, "Okay, cool." So I'll report back after Jingle Ball this weekend. But I'm really excited.
Speaking of the Huntrix,
yes.
Did you notice in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade how they performed and they were great?
Yes.
But they literally, from the beginning, were like, up next, Huntrix performing K-pop Demon Hunters. And it was the whole parade until they performed. They were the last thing before Santa. And I was like, man, they knew that
they're so smart.
They were like, this is the one that will bring people back. Because there was people in my family that were like, well, I need to like go take a shower or I need to like make something for food. And they're like, well, I want to see the Huntrix. So they like didn't leave for the full 3-hour parade or whatever.
What a brilliant move by the people at Macy's and whoever produced that. Yeah. Did you watch the whole parade?
I did.
You're waiting for Huntrix.
I was waiting for Huntrix.
You had to watch the whole thing.
I thought it was good. I love one thing that was interesting that I saw on their socials is they do a table read for the parade.
That's right, yeah.
Which I had never really thought about that even being a thing. I thought it was good.
Smart,
I love the Broadway performances. There weren't that many this year.
Feels like it was the least ever.
Yeah, it was Buena Vista Social Club, Ragtime, which was spectacular.
Oh my gosh. And Just in Time.
And that was it.
Yeah.
And Cynthia Erivo performed at the beginning, but not really like from a show. But yeah, so it felt a little light on the Broadway stuff, which I always like. It's a great showcase for Broadway shows to be able to be like, hey, this is what our show's about, in the same way that the Tonys are to a national audience. So I was a little surprised that there weren't more. I thought the bands were pretty good. I thought the floats were good. I loved the goldfish float. Did you
I didn't
see
that one.
So the goldfish float was they did like a commercial about goldfish, and then when they came back from commercial, it was literally an RC truck, and then the goldfish float was as big as a bread box.
I did see that, and he had
really
one
little
handler,
and it was like one person holding with a little string or something. It was brilliant. It was
that is so
very
brilliant.
Smart. Very smart.
My favorite part of the parade was
what's that?
So the Rockettes perform every year, and it's just so iconic.
New outfits this year.
Yes, which was fun. They spiced it up a little bit. But this blew up on social media, which makes me so happy. So there is a Rockette named Sydney Mesher, who was born with an upper limb difference, and it's called amniotic banding syndrome, where something will wrap around a limb as it's forming. So she is without a right hand or left hand, excuse me. And she was front and center.
That's awesome.
For the kick line. And, this video somebody put up who's like got a big New York influencer page was like commenting on, the fact that there was somebody with a visible disability, because Sydney was the first person ever to be a Rockette with a visible disability. And last time I checked on Instagram, the video had like 15 million views, 16 million views. And it's spreading like wildfire. I love to see that disability representation in the world. I've showed it to Emerson. And I couldn't help but wonder, like, if Sydney in any way feels like the magnitude of her standing out there on such a huge stage, not just at Radio City, but to be at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, literally at the center of the most iconic kick line that will ever exist.
Yeah.
And she is the focal point of that. And she is the face of so many millions upon millions of people before her and after her, and just how empowering that is for individuals with disabilities to see her out there doing it. So I want to shine a light on that. I think it's beautiful. I love that it's happening in the world. It's how we normalize things. And I think what I'm really hopeful for, and this is what I talk about with our books a lot, is that I look forward to the day where it's not newsworthy.
Yeah.
Like, I love that it's getting this attention and that we are normalizing differences. But I also look forward to the day where that's not news anymore. Yeah. That somebody has a disability in a show. Like, that's just the way the world is. So that was so powerful, and I was grateful to share that with my daughter. One other cool thing was actually one of the hosts of Disney Countdown, Danielle, the dapper Danielle, her and her family were actually the rope holders for one of the balloons, the soccer ball, which they brought back this year. So I'm hoping we're going to try to get a little something with her where we can sort of get a recap as to like what that experience was like walking the parade. So that'll likely be on our Merry Minutes. So if you want to hear about that, make sure you check that out. And obviously, I think for us, like millennials, it was an amazing show because they had Busta Rhymes. It just felt like they were really leaning into like our demographic and these artists that like we haven't heard from in a while. So big fan of the whole thing, and the music was great. And speaking of music, we've been doing this segment for the last like 3-4 episodes now. It's like become a thing called Tinsel Tunes.
Tinsel Tunes.
And it's been all about like new songs that we have discovered that we're falling in love with. But I thought let's flip it on its head this week. Let's change it up a little bit. And maybe rather than like new songs that we've just discovered, let's talk about some like modern Christmas songs. We'll each pick 2 that we think are going to be the classics that are going to be around 30, 40 years from now.
Sure.
Much like, we love
when
like
our children are hosting Christmas Countdown many decades from now.
These will be like, here's my favorite classic from 2015.
Sure. Okay.
I don't know if I want to think about that. But you game for that?
I'm down.
Okay.
I'm down.
I know I'm sort of springing this on you right now. So what do you want me to go first? What you sort of think about?
Let me see which way you're going.
Okay. So my first one's going to come as no surprise.
Okay.
I love Sia. I'm obsessed with Sia.
We need to get you a wig so that anytime you talk about Sia, you could like
just
have
like lowers from the ceiling.
Sia
alert. Sia alert. But I'm not going to go with the song that you might think I was going to go with. I'm going to go with Snowman.
Oh, I love that song.
It's just such a sweet song about like this relationship with a snowman. Because you think about a kid who builds a snowman. Like, I didn't grow up with snow where I was from, but I'd imagine like kids who grow up building snowmen, it's like you're creating this character.
A life.
It's almost like an imaginary friend come to life. And I feel like Sia's song, Snowman, like captures the essence of like how beautiful and simple and magical that experience must be for a kid. So first one for me that I think is going to be around many, many years from now is going to be Snowman by Sia.
I like that. That's a great pick. I'm going to go, this was from the early 2000s, so it's modern.
Yep.
It's going to be Michael Bublé's It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas. I mean, that whole Christmas album from him was literally instant classic. You knew it. Not only does he have a throwback style, but also he still is fresh and new, but you just knew, like, as soon as you heard his version of all those Christmas classics, you were like, that will be played 100 years from now. And he's actually talked about it. I actually saw an interview with him where he was talking about the fact that he's proud of the fact that there's going to be 100 years from now, people will be listening to his version of Christmas songs.
Yeah.
And so I think that's definitely a modern classic that will be played for years to come.
I agree. Chris, what about you?
Well, I'm going to go with, she's already a legend. This is going to be a hot take. Cher's DJ Play a Christmas Song.
Oh,
is an absolute bop.
Okay. Okay. I respect it.
Wow.
Yes. It's fantastic. She can do no wrong. She proves it again with this fantastic Christmas song. It's one of my favorite new bops out there. I absolutely love it, and I will stand by it.
Wow.
That's a good one.
Cher, game recognizing game.
Absolutely.
I love that.
That's really good.
And that's actually a smart choice, because think about how long Cher has been around. If she's maintained since like the 60s, 70s to now, which is crazy that it's like 50 years.
Yeah.
She's got staying power.
No.
Maybe it's the one word name. Maybe maybe we need to get on that train at some point in time. All right, my second choice, and this may make an appearance later on in this episode. No spoilies.
Okay.
But this song just slaps you in the face. It's two of the most powerful vocalists of this generation. I gotta go. Santa, Can't You Hear Me by Kelly Clarkson and Ariana Grande.
Oh, that is a good one.
Oh my gosh, it's so darn good.
It's a good bop.
Have you seen like when they performed it live together?
I don't think I did.
Oh my gosh, you've got to watch that video because it's like Ariana looks over, because I feel like for much of Ariana's life, she's been like the most powerful performer in her circle. And then like Kelly's voice is so big and powerful as well. It's like when you sort of like are playing sports and like you're the greatest team, but when you play like the teams that aren't great, you don't play your greatest. But then like when you play the great teams,
raise the level.
It brings out the best in you. And it was like, ah, ha, ha. It was like their lights sort of like just got brighter together. So their voices together, it's just like they keep like one-upping each other throughout the song. And it just feels good. It's full of pep. I love it.
I like that. I got to put in, this is the top of most of my lists. I find a way to make this the number one song in most of my Christmas lists.
Yeah.
It's got to be the Pogues and Kirsty MacColl, Fairy Tale of New York. I mean, it was originally released in 1988, but it has been re-released and remastered quite a few times. There are other versions of the song. Theirs is the most iconic. I think that is just one of the greatest, most heartfelt, heart-wrenching, true. It packs so much story and feeling and vibe into one song that whatever your Christmas experience is, you can find it in that song.
Yeah.
If you're going through a sad Christmas, you can find it in that song. If you're going through a great Christmas, you can find it in that song. It's just, the melody is beautiful and haunting at the same time. It's cool. It's got grit to it. It's real. Fairy Tale of New York has got to be on the list. I know I will be listening to it when I'm 100 years old.
Yeah. I love the way you describe it. So much better than when I'm like, this song's got a lot of pep. I was like, why does he pep about Kelly Clarkson and Ariana Grande? Okay, yeah, if like you're 80. But anyway, I'm trying to think like classics. I'm trying to think years in the future. Anyway, save me, Chris. What's your number two?
My number two, I'm going back to another legend. I'm talking Elton John. He teamed up with Ed Sheeran, who is an absolute hit maker.
Great song.
The two of them together can do no wrong. It's got to be Merry Christmas by Elton John and Ed Sheeran, hands down.
That one really does feel, it's kind of like the Bublé one, where like the first time I heard it, I felt as if I'd been hearing it for 40 years.
Right.
And it's amazing when a song can do that. And because not only are you hearing the melody for the first time, but somehow the chord structure, the way that it's recorded, the passion behind it, you can feel like this is a song that was not just like, oh, here's a new song to check out. It's like, this is going to be around for years to come.
Do you think that's the definition of a classic? It's just something that feels like it's been around forever. Do you think people who heard maybe Bing singing White Christmas back in like the 40s, do you think they thought, wow, I feel like I've been hearing this song
I do.
forever?
I do.
And that's got to be the definition of a classic then. It just feels like something you've always known.
Yeah.
And that's a beautiful thing to be able to capture.
Yeah. Hard to do.
It'll be interesting. We'll have to come back 30 years from now and see if these have
We're back, and we'd like to touch on our picks from the year 2025.
Do you remember? See, of course you remember. She's still making music. Cher's still here. She's still around making music. And a lot of people will ask us when it comes to like us making our lists. It's really hard. How many hundreds of thousands of millions of songs that exist out in the world, and it's hard to narrow it down. One thing we stumbled upon recently, which has really been helpful for us, is there's this incredible playlist that's available on all streaming platforms, which is called the 100 Greatest Christmas Songs Ever. It's by Topsify, and it really, like, song after song after song, you're like, I love that song. Sometimes you find a playlist and you're like, skip.
Yeah.
This one, when I listen to it, I don't skip.
No.
And I'm like, this legitimately feels like the 100 greatest songs. And it has everything from the 80s to the classics to the current, stuff that's coming out with the Kelly Clarksons and Arianas of the world. So if you're looking for a playlist to get into your life this holiday season, which who isn't looking for a great holiday playlist, whether you're prepping for a party or you just wanted to have a nice evening in, definitely check out the 100 greatest Christmas songs ever. It's so good. And you can find it on Spotify, Amazon, wherever you're streaming your music. And if you don't want to worry about having to go find it, we'll put the link in the episode notes. That way you guys that's what we're here to help the people. That's what we do.
All right, that was awesome. Chris, I hear tell that you may have a game for us.
You hear tell correctly. I do have a game for you guys.
I feel like at this point people just expect it, right? Because he's had a game for us every episode.
Week.
Which let's give some props.
Give it up for Chris.
To Chris. Somebody said there was a comment recently, I think on our Spotify. Someone said like he truly is like the game master.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The glue.
The glue.
The glue. He's a glue guy.
Oh, I like he's a glue guy.
I'm glue. I'm the glue guy.
Christopher Tyler, the glue guy.
All right, what do you got for us?
So last week we heard from Katie, a listener since season 1, who couldn't believe that neither of you had mentioned the 1998 classic Christmas movie, I'll Be Home for Christmas. We're going to fix that today. It's time for the Almost Impossible trivia quiz.
Oh, this is good.
I watched it last night and this morning, so I'm ready.
Oh,
wow, that good, huh?
I broke it up. I broke it up.
Okay.
I will say I did see it. It did come across. I don't know if it is across everybody's Disney Plus feed. I saw at least the show art.
But you did not.
I did not watch it.
Take a gander. Okay.
Here's how the game works. I'll give you 2 questions that share the same answer. The first question will be about I'll Be Home for Christmas. But if that one's got you stumped, the second one will be a general knowledge question. And if you don't quite get it, I'm sure you'll catch on as we go. First, for those that aren't aware, I'll Be Home for Christmas is a story of a college student, Jake, played by Jonathan Taylor Thomas, JTT, who is lured back home from Los Angeles to upstate New York for Christmas by his estranged father.
Ooh.
But after being dumped in the desert in a Santa suit, Jake is left without identification or money to help him make the journey. The odds aren't in his favor, but this smooth-talking dude won't give up until he makes it home.
He's a smooth-talking dude.
I saw you snorted on camera. Is that your description of this movie, or is that like the official description?
Do you think the official would say smooth talking? But I probably would have.
In the 90s, 100%.
This smooth talking dude can't find his way home.
Oh my gosh.
It was probably in his contract that you have to refer to him as a dude in all promotion.
I love that.
Wow. Okay.
All right. So we'll start with Eric.
Okay.
Eric, who's the female lead in this movie?
Just like the most basic question.
Oh my gosh.
Golly.
Ooh. I may know the answer to this, actually.
Do you want a general knowledge?
Yeah, give me the general knowledge question.
After her breakout success on the hit show Seventh Heaven, what actress went on to star in Blade Trinity, The Illusionist, and countless Timberlake family home videos?
Jessica Biel.
Oh my gosh.
That is correct.
I almost just spit coffee all over
that would have been bad.
This board here.
Do you like the numerous Timberlake home videos?
That's funny. Got me so good. Nicely done. Yeah.
Next one. This one's for you, Danny. Where did Jake originally plan on going for Christmas?
Yeah, geez. He's in L.A., Hawaii.
Here's the general knowledge question. What Mexican resort city's name translates to Cape St. Luke?
Oh, Cape St. Luke? Would that be Cabo San Lucas?
It sure would.
Let's go.
Cabo. Pretty good.
Cabo Wabo. Hey, going back real quick, did I tell you about the time I almost hit Jessica Biel with my car?
No.
I did. It was on San Vicente. I used to work at a children's activity center, and I was like coming up to a right-hand turn.
Uh-huh.
You know when you come up to a right-hand turn, oftentimes you're looking left.
Yeah. See if
first
you can go.
To see if you can go. Didn't realize somebody was coming up to cross the street with
walking.
Okay. And I stopped, thankfully, and I look at the person. They looked me in the eyes. I was like, "Oh, that's Jessica Biel." Did not hit her.
That could have been a different life for you.
I may not be here right now hosting Christmas Countdown. Anyway, Jesse, if you're listening, all the best, always.
Glad we shared that moment.
I'm sure she thinks about it daily.
Amazing. Okay. Next question.
Here's the next one. This one's for you, Eric. What was Jake's dad going to give Jake if he made it home for Christmas?
His company.
Ooh, that's a good guess.
Ooh. Let me give you the general knowledge just to see if that's true
His
or not.
love.
Jerry Seinfeld owns over 45 cars made by what German automotive company?
Porsche.
Porsche's correct.
Nice.
Porsche.
Did I tell you about the time I stalled Jerry Seinfeld's car in front of him when I worked as a valet at the Beverly Hills Hotel?
Really?
Yeah.
This is great. This is a game built for Danny stories.
Yeah, I was so nervous. It was one of my first days working as a valet. And, he's such a car guy. Usually most people drop their car and they just leave. Not Jerry.
He wanted to make sure you were taking care of it.
He had a very nice Audi, and I didn't want to peel out.
Sure.
So I wasn't giving enough gas as I was letting off
Was
the
it
clutch.
stick shift?
Yeah. That's all he drives pretty much. And I just didn't give it enough gas, and I was like, kunk. Oh. And he's standing there. The doorman goes, "Come on, let's get out of that car." And gave it to another valet and had him drive it up.
What is the deal with this guy in the clutch?
Oh, dude, the clutch. Yeah. He did not. He did not have that look on his face in that moment. Anyway, let's find another fun, traumatic moment from my past here. What's the next one, Chris?
Next one for you, Danny. What was the profession of the man that Jake helps get back with his waitress girlfriend?
Ooh, I'm going to go truck driver.
Let me do the general knowledge. And they might have been married. I don't remember, so don't come at me in the comments. Here's the general knowledge for that one. In the 1990 film Home Alone, Joe Pesci's character Harry cases a neighborhood dressed as what?
Oh, a police officer.
That is correct.
Wow.
Did I ever tell you about the time when Joe Pesci shot me in the leg?
Ever tell you about the time I gave Joe Pesci a gold tooth? That's hysterical. Oh, my gosh.
All right, what's next?
Next one. This is for Eric, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What event does Jake enter in order to raise money for a plane ticket home?
Ooh.
A Santa Claus lookalike, some sort of Santa contest. I'm guessing that's how he got in the suit.
I'm going to give you half credit. Let me read you the
half credit
general knowledge question. What's the name of the lighthearted race where participants focus more on costumes, community, and a good laugh rather than finishing times?
Like a 5K?
Oh, a fun run.
A fun run?
5K fun run is correct, and they were all dressed as Santa.
There you go. All right.
Nice, dude. I like that.
Half credit. I like that.
We should organize a fun run.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Next one. This one's for you, Danny. What's the name of the dog that Jake shares a kennel with for his flight
shares
home?
a kennel with?
Oh, we've not seen this movie. Let's go Sparky.
Here's the general knowledge. Who replaced Pete Best in the Beatles?
Oh. Who replaced Pete Best? Would be Paul. No, Ringo. Sorry, Ringo. Sorry. Ringo moved from drums up to bass, right?
No, Ringo's a drummer.
No, didn't wasn't Paul drummer at one point in time and he moved up to bass? I thought that was part of the story. Is that everyone was looking at the back of the band. They're like, we can't have the best looking guy in the back, so they moved him up to bass. Anyway, Ringo.
Ringo is correct.
Sorry, I almost messed up my
Beatles trivia.
I know my dad was going to come after me in the comments for that one. Do you know that? Am I making that up?
I've never heard that story.
I think you might be making that up. I don't think he was the drummer in the Beatles. He was definitely a multi-instrumental person. I heard a quote actually that I heard afterwards was not an actual quote from Paul McCartney, but I thought it was such a funny dig. Someone asked him back in the day, supposedly someone asked him if Ringo was the best drummer in the world. And Paul said, supposedly, that Ringo wasn't even the best drummer in the Beatles.
Yes. See, that might support the fact that Paul was also a drummer.
Perhaps.
Anyway, Beatles countdown coming
soon.
So here's the last one. What's the final song that plays during the end credits?
Christmas Baby, Please Come Home.
Here's a general knowledge question. The music video for what song features a boy band filling in for Santa on Christmas?
Happy Holidays? I'll Be Home for Christmas.
What do we say at the end of every
Merry
episode?
Christmas, Happy Holidays.
That's correct.
Let's go.
There we go.
That's it.
I'm glad that one was for me and not for Danny.
Yeah, I would be like, I was going to guess I'll Be Home for Christmas.
Yeah,
that felt like the most obvious one to go to.
would.
Now even more reason to watch the movie so I can
This
hear a little
sounds good.
NSYNC.
I want to see him share a kennel with Ringo the dog.
Ringo Starr.
Yeah.
That was super fun.
Very fun, Chris. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank
All right, folks, it's time. Let's get to this list.
Timpani.
Have we talked about the fact, I'm sure I've brought this up, that the person who invented the ability for timpani to be tuned?
Yeah, the little foot pedal, right?
That's like
You're
my ancestor.
related
Yes.
to this person, yes.
Yes. Isn't that crazy? Weird.
I wish your last name was Timpani.
That would be better.
Yeah.
Eric Timpani. Okay, here we go. This is really hard. I feel like I'm going to be making changes while we record this.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this right now. I don't have anything in the 3 slot.
Really?
And my 1 slot I may change, and I might change my 6 slot.
Dude, I have so many extras
and 7. Oh my god! I have
listed
so many
like
extras.
below
Yes.
that I'm like, if I just get a little nervous in the middle, I might have to put them back in.
Yes.
I was doing on Spotify, I don't know if you do this when you build your top 10, but I'll put all the songs into a playlist, and then I start moving them around up and down to like the 1 through 10 slot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, no, that can't be 7. That's got to be 9. And then I'm like, well, how's that out of the countdown now?
Sure.
Yeah.
I sometimes will I have a list right now. It's top 10 Christmas duets is a playlist that I've made that has about 23 songs on it.
Mm-hmm.
But then sometimes I will then make best top 10, and then I'll make a new playlist. So I'm doing multiple playlists I'm working with.
That's amazing.
Okay, this one though just came across my feed. Jingle Bells by Nat King Cole and Danny Kaye.
Whoa.
I came across my Instagram feed. You might have to look on YouTube for it. It was their version of Jingle Bells. It looked like to be on maybe the Danny Kaye show or the Nat King Cole show. They were like sitting. It's all black and white. See if you can find this. It's just Jingle Bells, but a very, very cool version of Jingle Bells that I had never heard.
Wow.
This arrangement of it just came across my desk just the other day. Really cool version that I had never heard before. And we were doing this duets list. I was like, I think that's on the list.
Wow.
Very cool.
Do you know
I was not able to find it on any kind of track, album or anything like that. So you'll have to find it on YouTube.
So like they just did it maybe for that
show?
show?
It looked like it was one
and that
on,
was it.
like on a variety show that they were doing.
That would be a fun countdown. Would be like songs or numbers from like Christmas variety shows or something like that. Could be SNL, could be these old ones.
Yeah.
Dude, that is so good.
That's my number 10.
I've got it queued up now on my Google. I got to check that out.
It's good.
Because I want to see the video to it as well.
Sure.
All right. Number 10 for me is going to be Winter Song by Leslie Odom Jr. and Cynthia Erivo. This song is a straight up vibe. Like the driving drum rhythm paired with the piano chords are so incredibly effective. Then you layer like Leslie's incredible voice over the top paired with Cynthia. And you've got what I believe is something that's truly dynamic. And I encourage you guys, if you haven't heard this song, or maybe you have and you've never listened to it with headphones on, do that, because the production value on this track cannot be overstated. Like they play like back and forth. You know how songs are play back and forth between left to right?
Yeah.
And it works with the song so well because it's this very haunting sort of song, and the effect of it works amazing. And then you have 2 Tony Award winning superstars teaming up, singing this stunning song, which has so many different interpretations as to what the song means. And I'd encourage you guys to look that up as well. I don't want to tell you what I think it means. Just listen to the song and maybe figure out your own interpretation, and then see how that aligns with all the different ones that sort of exist out there on Google. To me, it's a recipe for greatness. His voice, man.
So good.
It's just so smooth. And I love his energy. He just went back into Hamilton recently and did a limited run. And so he's been doing a lot of interviews, and it's been really interesting to hear his perspective on how he processed the show 10 years ago and how going back into it now, how he's looking at it entirely different. There's this really great clip that I'll encourage you guys to look up. There's a podcast that's all about Hamilton called the Hamilcast. And they posted a clip recently where he was talking about sort of the ghosts of the show and how he still feels Lynn there and David there and all these people there. So if you're a Hamilton fan, definitely go check that out. And obviously Cynthia, she's just shooting into the absolute stratosphere right now with Wicked. So that's my number 10.
All right, my number 9. This is a little self-promotion here.
Really?
I'm going to put a song that I created and recorded with my wife. This is another one you're going to have to find it on YouTube.
Okay.
But Lisa and I, back when we were doing the Shrek tour, so this would be 2010, it's Christmas of 2010, we were in San Francisco, and I can't remember if I did a whole cabaret of my own or if we just sang in a group cabaret. I honestly can't remember.
Okay.
But Lisa and I came up with doing a mashup of I'll Be Home for Christmas and the Christmas Song together. And we overlapped them. We figured out that their chord structures were similar enough that you could actually overlap them. So we've recorded it a few times. So this is going to be another one, Chris, you're going to have to find on YouTube. If you just search my name and Lisa and I'll Be Home for Christmas, you should be able to find it. So we've performed this 2 or 3 times out in the world. Our good friend Justin Greer, who was the dance captain on that tour, helped us arrange the piano parts for it. I think it's actually a really beautiful, cool version of a mashup of 2 songs that make sense going together. Of one person saying like, I'll be home for Christmas, and another person saying like, once you get here, this is what it's going to feel like.
Yeah.
I think the lyrics work well together. So, yes, this is a bit of self-promotion, and you can only find it on YouTube. So, yeah.
That's great, dude.
I'm actually really proud of it. Like, if I ever do record a Christmas album, that will definitely be on it.
You've been talking about that since we started.
I know. I'm actually having, like, real serious sort of, like, not regret, just shame in myself. That,
Why?
Like, last year, I was like, I'm going to do it. This is the year. I started writing songs with a buddy of mine. And then I just got busy with life, and now it's like another Christmas is here, and I'm like, I gotta do it. Like
maybe that's fodder for a song.
Yes, I gotta make the album about making the album.
No, just like this, the idea of like these dreams that we sort of have that you reminded of them at the holidays.
Sure,
I think that would connect with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Do it, and we'll premiere it next season. Let's do it. Done.
I love it. That's my number 9.
You want a little, self promotion with yours?
Sure.
I might do the same here. Pun time for Christmas. No, I'm
Pun time for
I had to. I'm sorry. I do that to get a kick out of you. It is not going to be Pun Time for Christmas by Super Simple Katie and Christmas Countdown Show. It's going to be Ella Fitzgerald and Louis Armstrong, and it's going to be I've Got My Love to Keep Me Warm.
To keep me warm. So good.
I mean, I love this song. It's no secret. It goes all the way back to our first countdown ever.
Yeah.
When I mentioned Dean Martin's version of it, sort of pokes some fun at Snow is Snowing. But like when you hear dynamic performers paired up, which is what I love about duets, right? Is you hear one person's take on a song, but then when you put 2 people together, especially in the case of this song, because Louis' voice and Ella's voices are so different. They're both like bluesy and jazzy, but like the tone different. And the grit of it is very different between the 2. It's like you have the same story, but told from 2 different perspectives. It's fun. It's playful. It absolutely swings is how I would describe it. The orchestrations are great. They're super peppy. The band is in the pocket the whole time. To me, song is like perfect for a Christmas party, or maybe if you're just like dancing with a loved one, in the living room, or possibly like, after the kids go to bed and one of you is doing the dishes or something. It's one of those songs like I feel like you put on or just happens to be playing in the background. You take a moment to grab your loved one and just start dancing along and just be present in the moment together, which I think is so important in life in general. I love like syncopated quick rhythms of like jazz with like a singer who's sort of singing out of time with it, but somehow always catches up to the music. And this song is just packed with it from beginning to end. So that's my number 9.
All right. I love it. My number 8, we're going to keep with the list that I've made.
Okay.
This is going to be Baby It's Cold Outside. It's classic duet. If we're talking Christmas duets, I feel like Baby It's Cold Outside has got to be on the list.
Yeah.
Now, there are a bunch of great versions. There's the Dean Martin version with an uncredited duet partner. I think he kind of sings it with a group of gals or something like that. But and there was a Sinatra version with, who did the Sinatra? He did his version with, where I had it on here. No, I can't find it.
Oh, Marilyn Maxwell
yes.
is who Dean appears with.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
There's I I got rid of this Sinatra word. It doesn't matter. But I'm gonna, and there was, Bublé did a version with Idina Menzel.
Yeah.
Kelly Clarkson has done a new version, but there is a version not as widely known. I may have talked about this version before, but this is by Lydia Liza and Josiah Lemansky. They wrote new lyrics for Baby It's Cold Outside.
Okay.
The somewhat controversial song, which feels dated in its regard to consent.
Right.
And I think that their version is the funniest, most earnest, enjoyable version. So if we can play a little bit of Baby It's Cold Outside by Lydia Liza and Josiah Lemansky. They are singer-songwriters. I know that Lydia's from Minnesota.
Okay.
This came out in like the mid-2000s, 2015-ish. It's just like very chill.
Yeah.
It's just like a cool version of like, hey, we had a great night tonight. It's snowing outside. You can stay if you want. If not, it's cool. We can get you an Uber.
Yep.
There's a moment later where he says, we should go to the Cheesecake Factory because this was really fun, which I love the Cheesecake Factory. So
Yes.
that's going to be my number 8 is
Okay.
that particular version of Baby It's Cold Outside.
Would you believe I don't even have it on my list?
That's fair.
all.
This is good. We need to try to
We
not
diversify a
double
bit
up.
because honestly,
There's so
when
many
I
good
first put it,
ones.
I was like, okay, Dean's got to be in there, so
Sure.
it was there. But I was like, no, let's spice it up a little bit. Let's give the people some new stuff. Number 8 for me. Speaking of new stuff, it's gonna be Frank Sinatra and Bing Crosby, White Christmas.
Ooh, that is a good one.
Do you like it a lot?
That's good. No, it's good.
Oh,
You're
okay, it's good.
You're
Okay,
You're good. Yeah.
because to me, what is better than one crooner singing a Christmas song?
Those crooners.
2 crooners singing a Christmas song. I think Bing's take on the song is obviously legendary. It's what we know, but I love the bringing the two together because I feel like it adds a brand new feel to a classic. And if you listen to it, the arrangement of this version is a bit different than the one that we're used to hearing Bing sing, which I think is great. And then hearing like Sinatra putting his voice alongside one of his idols, I think is incredible because if people don't know out there, like Frank wanted to emulate
100%,
Bing and
100%.
and have that same career trajectory that he had. And I love when people get to work with their idols. I just think that is so cool. And I love the way they sort of like play with each other. There's one point in the song where Bing says, well, don't just stand there. And then like Bing says it to Frank, so then Frank steps up and like starts singing. And I think in that moment, it was almost like Bing was saying, hey, we're equals.
Yeah.
I'm not just your idol anymore. Like we are in this together.
Colleagues,
Like get up here and sing, kid. And he does. And then they like wish each other a Merry Christmas at the end. They wish a Merry Christmas to everyone listening. It just feels so real and authentic, which I love. So let's take a little listen to White Christmas by Sinatra and Bing Crosby.
Little bonus.
Yeah.
This is how we're going to slide in some extra selections.
Okay. I see what you're doing.
Frank and Bing do a version of We Wish You the Merriest. We wish you the merriest, the merriest, the merriest, the merriest. Also very good.
That was on the outskirts of the
crest.
top 10 for a long time. I was like, I needed
crest.
one, and I went with that one instead.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're to number 7.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. This is the song that I had at number 1. And then I took it off my list. Then I put it back on at 7. Only because I do think that a duet should have a lot of back and forth. And this version, it's 2 singers. There's not a ton, like they don't sing together at any point, but it is 2 singers on a track. And it's one of my favorite Christmas songs ever. And it's so heartfelt. It's going to be Let There Be Peace on Earth by Vince Gill and his daughter, Jenny Gill.
Whoa.
So this is from like probably in the mid 80s. There's a Vince Gill. I think the album is called Let There Be Peace on Earth. And it's him singing. Vince Gill, if you're unfamiliar, is one of the greatest guitarists and also singers of country music. Just a very pure, sweet, angelic tenor voice. And he sings this beautiful song about Let There Be Peace on Earth. And then his like seemingly probably 11, 12-year-old daughter sings it as well.
Wow.
It's so great. It's one of my favorite Christmas songs ever. And that's why I had it at 1. And then I was like, but it's not really, like they don't ever sing together. It's like he sings a verse, she sings a verse, and they go back and forth. But they don't really sing together. But I had to put it on the list. And there's something about like the sentiment that as an adult you're saying the world is hard and there's negativity in the world. The most I can do is Let me be a light. Let me be a something positive into the world. And I just love the song because it feels like a parent trying to model that example for their child, and a child at like an early age, like realizing, yes, what I can do is be the best person that I can be into the world. And that's how we all do it with our own little part.
Yeah.
I really love that song.
That's
I'm
beautiful.
A little teary-eyed.
Are you thinking of Sophie?
Not necessarily.
No.
Just like the general like idea that we each can only do so much, but we also each can do something. You know, so we can sometimes be overwhelmed by this idea that like, how do we face this terrible world with all this negativity and bad stuff in it? And that can feel overwhelming. But we also, every single person can bring more light to the world.
Yeah.
And if we all are trying to do that, we will change the world.
Yeah. I agree 100%. That's beautiful. Because I think especially with, like, you see people having huge impact with social media, you're like, well, unless a million people see this, how am I changing the world? No. It's like, a lot of people are like, well, just one person. There's no just. Like you've said that before in the past. Like one person is good enough, and that's a ribble, and that becomes 2, and that's 4. Like it just grows incrementally. So I think you're 100% correct. Thanks for sharing that. And mine's kind of similar, just a little bit peppier sort of version of that notion. My number 7 is going to be "Kid on Christmas" by Pentatonics with Meghan Trainor. You know, I think Kevin Alushila first brought this song up to us when he was on the show a couple of seasons ago about like the writer that they were working with who just like prayed and like woke up with a song that day, and it was this song. Like I had to add a cappella to the list. Obviously, I love the sentiment of the song, the notion of like wishing people all of the goodness of the holiday season. Also, the idea of like staying a kid on Christmas is so awesome, right? Like. That's what I hope for everyone, like everyone listening, that you can tap into the joy and the light of the season each December and never forget what this season is capable of making you feel. And to me, that is belief in the fact that magic is possible in the world and in your life. And there's this great line where they say, never lose your sense of wonder, which it's just like, it's such a beautiful notion, and it makes my heart so happy. It's pure joy. Right. And I think, why not lean into the joy of the holiday season?
Yes.
Why not remember and tap into that feeling of what Christmas felt like for you when you were a kid? There's nothing wrong with that.
Do you know what that song feels like? In a good way. It feels like the Old Navy fleece commercials of the like late 90s.
Old Navy performance fleece. Yeah.
It's just so like happy and joyful.
And everyone's got this
and everybody's
big
just
smile
like,
on their face.
But like I saw a meme the other day that was like, do you remember the 90s when we all just gave each other polar fleece from Old Navy and we all were happier?
Yes.
Like for Christmas.
Dude, you are 100%. And if you didn't have one,
it was just like, that's
what's
all you
wrong
had to
with
get.
you?
Like,
yeah,
you got me a polar fleece from Old Navy.
Yep. That was the best.
Yeah, and that song to me feels like that. That just kind of like simple joy.
Can we bring back the Old Navy performance
I think
fleece?
we should.
Let's do it.
Okay. All right. We're to number
6. Yeah.
Golly. Okay. This is where it starts to get hairy. I'm just going to go with, I put this song on the list. It was new to me in my studies here, but I thought it was really sweet. It came out in 2020. The song is called Home. It's a duet with Stars Go Dim, which is a Christian guy, Christian pop rock group, and Hannah Ellis. Came out in 2020. It is about the idea that Christmas is, or that home is more of a person than an actual place. And it came out during COVID when everybody was really, the separation was really getting to a lot of people. I just think it's a great little duet song of two artists coming together. It's a good one. It's not new. It came out 5 years ago, but I had never heard it before.
It's new to me.
Yeah,
I've never heard it before.
Check that out.
I love the gems that you dig out for these music countdowns. It's one of my favorite things about doing music countdowns is hearing what you're going to share.
I love it.
Yeah,
happy to do it.
This might be a new one for you.
Okay,
number 6, "Marshmallow World" by Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra. So this one, I cannot find a recording of it. Much like you were sharing earlier, like Nat King Cole and Bing's, or not Bing, Danny Kaye's version of Jingle Bells. This one specifically the performance that I want to highlight, Chris, if you can find this on YouTube, is from the Dean Martin Show, December 21st, 1967. If you're going to, you can listen to this, and I'm sure there's an audio recording of it somewhere. I feel like it was on A Christmas with a Rat Pack years ago, but then like when they remastered it, they dropped it for some reason, and I don't know why. But watch the video because it's so much fun. Like watching Dean and Frank together is pure joy. Like the way they play together, I think it gives you a glimpse into like the dynamic of their relationship and what I believe Dean brought out of Frank. It's also just a fun song, like to describe the winter season as a marshmallow world is so smart.
Yeah.
Like it's such a smart lyric that I absolutely love. A whipped cream day, like it's just like, of course, that totally works.
Yep.
In my opinion, this should be the only version of the song we listen to like ever because it's just so good. And I look at these guys, Eric, and honestly, this struck me when I was watching the video the other day. I think of the fun we have on this show when I watch them together, giving each other permission to be silly and to have fun.
Yeah.
Tapping into the kid in us. And that's what this song and this performance represents for me. I watch them laughing together and smiling, and they probably, like us, were lost in the moment of performing and not really processing what it meant. But then I'm sure years later looked back on it and were like, wow, I had a lot of fun with that guy. And, you know, it's like they say in the office, like, I wish somebody would tell you you're in the good old days before they're gone.
Yeah.
And I think in a lot of ways, the last 5 seasons of doing this show with you is the good old days. And we're so fortunate that we get to come back and do it season over season. So I wanted to highlight this song because I love it, but I also just wanted to call out the fact that I love sitting in this room with you, man.
That's fun.
And I love what we have built together and the impact we've had on our own lives and the lives of many people, and that's Chris included as well. I'm grateful for you guys. So it's a silly song to make you feel that way, but
CT Misley over here.
CT Misley, Mr. Tyler Misley.
All right, my number 5. I feel good about this one. I'm not changing anything yet.
Okay.
This is going to be a duet that was meant to be.
Okay.
We had one artist who wrote a song called Our World, and she sang it, and it was a beautiful song. And she was going to sing it at a talent show, and it just was missing something. And she had a son named Emmett, and Emmett had a band that he was in, and they had a song called Brothers. Which was a very kind of peppy, kind of like jug band kind of song, you know. And they were both going to enter this talent show to win money so they could actually buy something for each other. They weren't doing too well. And then they found that if they joined forces and combined their 2 songs, Our World / Brothers, from Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas, came out in 1977, written by the great Paul Williams of Muppet fame, who also wrote all the songs in Muppet Christmas Carol.
Right.
It is, you've heard, if you've listened to this podcast, you know my love of Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
Yep.
And this is the sort of finale of the film where the mom and the son and his band come together to combine their 2 songs. And it just is such a sweet sentiment about the world too, about that, like, our world is filled with love and lots of different people, and if we just try to be a brother to our fellow man, that, you know, we'll make the world a better place.
I still haven't watched it.
Oh,
is it on Disney Plus?
I think it is.
The Muppets are a Disney property.
It is, yeah.
I added it to my notes. I like to take notes of things I need to check out. Yeah.
It really is just the sweetest little story.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm doing it. I promise
All
you.
right.
It's just like you promised me you're going to release your Christmas album.
Yes.
I will watch Emmett Otter's.
I love it.
A little less heavy of a lift. Number 5 for me, and this is fun. This is coming on the sort of coattails of Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra. And I felt a certain kind of way putting this ahead of them because like they were the ones who really originated this idea of the crooners singing together. But at number 5, I got to put Merry Xmas to Everybody by Robbie Williams and Jamie Cullum.
That is a great one.
I know.
I should have had it on my list.
I thought that you might have it on your list.
I'm glad you got it.
And I was sort of ready to pivot if you'd mentioned it earlier, but this song like hits you in the face from the beginning. Like it just goes, burn! Like it's just, it's amazing. It's a modern version of the songs that we love from the 50s and 60s.
Yeah.
And I think to be able to capture that in modern times is a feat, right? Like so many songs on my list, it's fun, it's joyful, it's bright. And I love that there are current artists making new Christmas music, but still sort of paying homage to those that have come before them. Music that connects with the nostalgia and stories of the season, but also feels like new and relevant. Plus, you know me, like anytime I can shout out Jamie Cullum on this show,
Do it.
I will do it, which is hard because like I like that I get to introduce him to new people and hopefully his audience grows, but I also kind of like don't want everyone to listen to him.
Sure.
It's like that conflict of when you discover a new artist. But this song is so fun. I love that Robbie, who's probably reached more sort of global notoriety, brought Jamie into this one. It's just fun. Let's
Great
take a
album.
listen.
The whole album's great.
It is. Yeah. And this song is just an absolute bop. It's just so unique, but also aged and spirited.
Yeah.
And I love that he ended up with Roald Dahl's granddaughter. Like,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's his wife.
Nice.
So on the cover of that album, his the Piano Man at Christmas, that's his wife.
Look at that.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
I love that.
Now you're torn.
Okay, now we're getting torn.
We're in the weeds here, baby.
All right, I'm just gonna go with. I wrote it down. I just gotta go with what I wrote down.
Okay.
Now 3, I don't have anything written down. I really at 3, I'm gonna have to make a decision in the moment. But this one I wrote down at 4. And I'm gonna clarify that like my list, the number of my list this week, they're all great. They're like my number 1 is probably my number 1, but like they're all great. So don't take these necessarily that I think this one is necessarily better than, one of the other ones that I've selected.
Fair.
Okay.
Just say it.
I'm going to go with a song called Maybe This Christmas by Michael Bublé and Carly Pearce.
Okay.
Came out in 2023. It was originally written by Ron Sexsmith in 2002 as a cult favorite. It is a song about Christmas reconciliation, starting over, whether that be starting a relationship over or starting over on yourself. It's got a really cool chord structure to it. Bublé is really kind of, if you're looking for hashtag sad Christmas songs, this is a good one. Here's the thing. We think of how great Bublé is with obviously all of his, we can maybe say overplayed the first Christmas album, which he recorded amazing instant classics and they're awesome. And he can swing and have fun with the best of them.
Yeah.
But he is a great singer.
Yeah.
And he is what, the thing that I love most about Frank Sinatra was his way that he would interpret a song. And while the fun, upbeat, kind of swingy sides of Sinatra and Bublé are great and there is a craft to that, the actor in me loves when a singer can take a heartbreaking story of a song and truly inhabit it and truly like make me feel that they are in the depths of whatever that crisis is.
Yeah.
And I just think that Bublé sometimes maybe doesn't get enough credit for being truly a great singer.
Yeah.
He is a showman, absolutely, but he is also a great singer. And then Carly Pearce comes in, and she's got a beautiful voice as well, and they kind of crisscross about their, sadness. And it sounds like maybe they were in a relationship that ended or something like that. It's the story of the song.
Okay.
But it's great. It's really a good one.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a different tonality to his voice, and there's very soulful.
Yeah, very
and
soulful.
you can feel, like you said, that you can feel the emotion of it in there for sure. It's not just I'm bright and fun and holly jolly Christmas. Like that's and that's the reality of the holidays for a lot of people. It's important to tell the full spectrum. I agree. All right, my number 4, I got to go Elvis Presley and Gretchen Wilson with their version of Merry Christmas, Baby. And Chris, when you pull this one up,
Gretchen Wilson. Wasn't Gretchen Wilson? Didn't she do the like?
I'm a
redneck woman.
Yeah, ain't no high class, bro. This song is so good, and Chris, I want you to pull it up because it's over 8 minutes long. Like it's like you're at like a blues bar.
Sure.
And you know how they just keep going, and you're like, the song could be 2.5 or it could be 12.5.
Yeah.
You just never know how the band and how the singer is feeling, and they go for over 8 minutes. So, Chris, if you can tee it up to about 5 minutes, 7 seconds is a good place to come in. like, to me, it's like, if you want a gritty, slap you in the face soul track, like, this is it. And I don't know, I need to do more research into it. Like, if this was like some previously unreleased version of the song that Elvis had done, because he's talking back so much throughout. He's like, hit him now. Like, he's just like talking a lot, which I love. Like, and the original version is great, but this one I think is like my new favorite. When it comes on, and I fully expect this to happen to you, it gives you immediate stank face.
All right.
Like, you cannot help.
I'm excited.
The way I described it is like, when you pair Elvis and Gretchen together, and I mean this in a good way, is like, you get something like truly filthy.
Yeah.
Like, it just feels like a filthy song, but like in the best way possible. And I love that they say, feeling mighty fine, got good music on my radio, because like, that's exactly what this song is.
Yeah.
It makes you feel fine because it's great music on your radio. And that's my number 4.
I love that. All right. We've reached the point. I have to make a decision here.
I felt like you were typing away over there, like you were listening, but you were also like, you knew this moment was coming.
I really am just looking at a list of...
But what's wild to me is that you didn't do this at 10, that you did this at 3. Yeah. That is such a big moment to have to make this decision. This is like when you're like, I got this big project to turn in tomorrow, and you're like at 1 o'clock in the morning, like, typing feverishly.
1, 2, 3. I'm really between 3 songs.
Okay. Do you want to like roll the dice or something, or
you pick a number?
Okay.
1, 2, or 3.
Okay, I'm gonna put it underneath the desk here.
Okay.
I've committed.
Okay.
You want me to show it to you?
Yeah. 3.
It's 3.
Okay, this is good.
Okay. Does it feel like it should be your number 3?
I don't know. It's fair. This is good. No, this is a good song. This is a good song.
Okay.
This is The First Noel by Josh Groban.
Dude,
and
great
Faith
song.
Hill. Great song. Great recording.
Yes.
2 great singers.
Yeah.
The production is great. They get a huge gospel choir that sings with them later in the song. Groban, obviously, amazing singer. Faith Hill, amazing singer of the 90s. I love The First Noel. It's a great song. Oh, my heart's broken for these other two.
These other two? They're gonna be on your bonus, right?
Yeah, but
this
I have
is
other
a
ones.
super tease.
If
people want to hear what these 2 are, but if this was almost a 3, then this has got to be on your bonus. Don't tell anyone. They got to come back for the bonus episode, really which you can subscribe for on Apple. If you're on Apple, and you're like, I got to hear what these other songs were. Just become a paid subscriber, and we're in December now, so you're only paying $5.
Sure.
And you're going to have the access to our full bonus episode library, or you can join the Patreon and get access to that as well, and everything else that we've been hawking for the last 4 years. I don't even want you to tell me.
Okay.
I'm going to go listen to the bonus episode. I know you really want to say it, don't you?
Maybe
one of my 1 through 3 will be one of yours.
I don't think so.
Because I will say I had First Noel on my list until you walked in the studio this morning.
Really?
So that worked out really great for me. So let's see if it works out for you. Number 3 for me is going to be Hallelujah by Carrie Underwood and John Legend.
Nice.
This song, and this is going to be kind of a running theme in my top 3, with the exception of one, but I won't tell you which one. But there are certain songs you hear that just transcend words. They're all feelings. Mm-hmm. And you just hear them, and it's like the soul of humanity is being communicated through the essence of this song, and these people's voices are the vessel of that feeling. And they could sing no words. They go bloody bleedy blue, and you might laugh a little bit, but you'd still feel because there's something about it. I love bringing together a country artist with like an R&B artist, because country and R&B are so soulful at their core.
100%.
And their voices blend so well together. Like, and it's just, the fact that you can sing one word over and over again and make me feel like I got like everything running through me is stunning. Was that one of your top 3? No. Dang it. No. Okay. But it's a beautiful song, and I had to get it in there in the top 3.
All right, I'm going to sneak something in here. This is not I'm going to sneak a little bit in here.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Sneaky.
All right, we mentioned this the other day on
was
I
it
don't
Merry
remember
Minutes or
about my friend Joel Wagoner and they do the
the comic
Advent calendar.
Yes, it was
yeah.
we were talking about in the bonus episode of Funny Songs. Yeah.
Okay, I just have to play a little bit of this.
Wow.
So this is a guy named Joel Wagner and Julia Madison. They do a group. They call themselves the Joel and Julia Carol Collection Advent Calendar.
Yes.
They recorded during, I don't know when this started, a couple years ago, and they just made these funny songs. Sometimes I think they're literally making up the lyrics as they're filming them. This first one is called Nutmeg and Cinnamon. I'll just play it on my phone here, Chris. It's very funny. Here we go.
And their videos are funny, so people need to go watch the videos.
Mother was quiet one cold winter night as we ate the meal she prepared. We said, "This is yummy, pray tell what's inside." That's when she decided to share. Nutmeg and cinnamon, ginger and cardamom, cloves, coriander, allspice and Steve.
We said, "Excuse me, mother, we must have misheard. Most of those items were spices. But did you say Steve?" And she said,
"No way! I have no idea who Steve Weiss is."
Nutmeg and cinnamon, ginger and cardamom,
Oh
cloves,
my
coriander, allspice and Steve. We ran outside to try and get help. The mother was clearly unwell.
It's so good.
I feel so bad that we did not include them in our top 10 funny songs. So I'm glad they're getting a little love now because they are so hysterical. Yeah. Everything they put up makes me laugh out loud. Yeah. And it's so original and silly, and they need to be viral.
I got one more for you.
Okay.
This one is called The Baby is Asleep.
Okay.
Shh, shh, the baby is asleep. The sweet little precious Lord is asleep.
The Lord.
Shh, Jesus is asleep. He is finally asleep.
When the children.
Shh, did you hear what I said? I've been breastfeeding him all day.
The breast
He
is.
would not sleep, and now he is asleep. So shh, shh, shh.
Shh, shh. I can do it too. I can say shh and shut up, you. It's my turn. The baby will wait. You will eat my steak I made.
Oh, I love that they're getting their moment here.
They're just laughing as they record. It's so funny. I had to give them a little love.
But not one of your picks.
Not one of my picks.
Okay, just finally some justice for them. What's their handle again so people can follow them?
Yes, you can
We need to
follow
give them some proper love.
Advent Calendar. Carolyn. How would you even say that? Advent Calendar.
Okay, because instead of a calendar, it's a
Yeah,
calendar.
calendar.
Okay. Advent calendar.
Yes.
Okay, we'll link it in the episode
Yes,
notes.
they're
I'll make a
so
note
good.
for myself. Okay.
And Joel was my buddy. We went into School of Rock together.
That's amazing.
Very funny. Okay, my number 2. I'm going to keep what I had there. Ah, man, this is really hard, though. Maybe, okay, I did already talk about this song on a different, so I'm not going to mention it. I'll say it in passing, but it's not my pick. The Greatest Gift of All by Dolly and Kenny.
That's a good song.
Great song. But I did talk about it on a previous
It was
list,
it 80s?
80s, I think, yeah. So I'm going to go with more of a modern one. And that's going to be Merry Christmas by Ed Sheeran and Elton John.
Great pick.
Great song.
Yeah.
Really.
Chris mentioned it earlier.
He did indeed in the episode. It's just so good. It came out. Let me pull up where it came out here.
Is it like 2 years ago, 3 years ago? It was recent, right?
2021.
Okay.
Yeah, a couple of years ago. Written after Elton encouraged Ed Sheeran to finally make a Christmas song, packed with iconic references to UK Christmas culture, Love Actually, Wham, stuff like that. It's just so good. The proceeds went to help Elton John's AIDS Foundation and Sheeran's Suffolk Music Foundation.
Wow.
They're both just great singers and songwriters.
Yeah.
It's an instant classic. It just is super fun. I'm going to put it at 2.
Great song.
I'm putting it at 2.
Okay. I think
But
that's a great choice.
there is one that I didn't pick that is really good.
Elton John's voice sounds a little bit like
Who?
me doing Sia.
A little bit.
Oh my God, you look beautiful. Maybe that's the voice I do for everybody.
Maybe a little bit.
That's a
It's
great
so
one.
good, though.
I almost had it in my top 10.
We're putting it at 2.
Okay.
So I'm very sorry to Dolly and Kenny.
That's okay.
You already had previous love, but you are also maybe kind of 2.
I think they're doing just fine. Well, Dolly is. Kenny. R.I.P.
Yeah.
So number 2 for me, I chatted about this song earlier. I teased it, and I said no spoilies. This song is incredible. Like, the power of these two women coming together, duetting together, is incredible. And it's Santa, Can't You Hear Me? Kelly Clarkson and Ariana Grande.
Yes.
It's just such a powerful song. I think, unfortunately, and I think we've kind of gotten past this, but because Kelly won Idol, I feel like she just had this huge hurdle to sort of overcome because they're like, oh, you were a reality star.
Right.
But like, y'all, that was, what, 25 years ago or something like that at this point in time. She hosts a big midday talk show. Yeah. She has had some of the biggest, not just Christmas songs, but mainstream songs.
Pop songs, yeah.
Like, maybe people don't think about that, but I do think there was this sense of like, well, you were discovered sort of situation for a long time. And she's just such an incredible vocalist. She's so powerful. I think if you put every Idol winner into a contest against each other, which would be an incredible show, I think she would still win.
I think so.
Yeah, I think it'd probably be her and her. Maybe Jennifer Hudson at this point might be like a top 3 sort of person, but she just has it. And Ariana, obviously she grew up a child actor, but she's just come into her own, and she just continues to pave her way. I feel like they've almost both had to overcome preconceived notions that people had of them because of how they got their start. And it almost feels like them coming together to sing this song is like them putting their stake in the ground of like, we are so big and so powerful, and listen to us together. They performed it, I don't know where it was, like Kelly Clarkson maybe did a holiday special, and just watching them together, like the smile on their faces, it's very much like watching Dean and Frank. Like, they are just having so much fun.
Top of their game.
Top of their game is the best way to describe it. Exactly.
All right.
Speaking of top, we've reached the top of our list.
Reached the top of the list.
Yeah.
Okay. I got 2 here.
Is one of these your number 3? That now?
No. There still is music that I did not even get to that I think should have been in the top 10 list. One I could go. I'm just gonna say them both. I'm gonna say them both. It's our podcast. We're breaking the rules. I'm breaking the rules.
Wait. Your number 1 is gonna be a duet.
It's gonna be a duet of songs.
A duet songs. That's great.
Here's the thing. One of them is a song that is Sisters from White Christmas.
Wow. Okay.
So fun, but it's not necessarily like a Christmas song. It's obviously associated with a Christmas movie, so you could look at it that way. That's 1B.
Okay.
We'll call it 1B.
All right.
But I love Sisters, classic duet with Vera Ellen and Rosemary Clooney, and then you could also kind of tag along the Bing Crosby, Danny Kaye version. Just so fun and evocative of the Christmas spirit, or of the Christmas movie. But it's not really a Christmas song, so that's why it's 1B.
Okay.
I hate to do it, but it is a duet. It's the greatest Christmas song ever, Fairy Tale of New York.
Really? Again? This is the 3rd time
I
it's
know.
been number 1 for you in the history of our show.
I don't know how to not include it. Like,
wow.
It is absolutely a duet.
Okay.
And it is not just a Pogues song. It is Kirsty MacColl and the Pogues singing together. It has to be. It's a duet.
Yeah.
So I'm putting Fairy Tale of New York.
Wow. That's incredible. They should be sending you royalty checks at this point in time.
They
much
should.
like Rob Baird and It's a Cow Christmas.
really
I mean,
should.
you are consistent. That's incredible.
That's my number one.
Wow.
Have we ever talked about the lyric is Sinatra was swinging, the drunks, they were singing,
Yes.
but you can switch them, and
Oh.
it still works.
Yeah.
Sinatra was singing, the drunks, they were swinging.
Literally, yeah. Just
know?
swinging is in fighting.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought you were saying they were just like swaying because
either
they
way.
were.
Either way.
It could go
Sometimes
so many ways.
When
yeah.
I sing that song, sometimes I switch them up.
Oh, that's great.
it's kinda fun.
I love that.
Yeah. I'm sorry to do it at number one again. I
don't know why I don't see these things coming at this point in time. You know what? Was one of your... No, I'm not going to ask because I don't want to know. I want it to be a secret for everybody about one of your other duets that got dropped.
Was
Was it
ones.
from It's a Cow Christmas?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Just wanted to clarify.
There were no Cow Christmas duets. There are Cow Christmas duets on It's a Cow Christmas, but there were no Cow Christmas duets on there.
Okay. Bonus episode. Speaking of bonus episodes, if you are loving what you're hearing here and you want more, if you're listening on Apple, you can just click that subscribe button and you will get access to all of our just the bonus episodes, from season 1 all the way up through now. You can also join our Patreon, which is at patreon.com/Christmas Countdown Show. The link for that is in the episode notes. And if you have not followed the show yet on social media, please do so. We are at Christmas Countdown Show, or you can follow us wherever you are listening to this podcast. We appreciate you guys. It's wild that in just a matter of moments we'll be 80% done with season 5 of our show. But it truly is an honor to get to sit in front of this microphone with two of my closest buddies and to just get to laugh and to just be in this essence of joy. Just like, people get lost in the joy, I think, listening to the show. I think we get equally lost in the joy of sitting in this room. And it is a gift, and I'm grateful, so grateful for it. And speaking of, I think that really leads into my number one, which is a song that I think if you'd asked me, I don't know, a year ago, 5 years ago, whatever, to make this list, I don't think I would have ever even thought of this song. And it's going to be The Prayer by Celine Dion and Andrea Bocelli.
Good.
Like, do you ever hear a song and tears just start running down your cheeks?
Yeah.
That's this song. For me, it's like there's something about it. It's similar to Hallelujah that I mentioned earlier, is that when this song plays, there's something about the beauty of the voices, the beauty of the sentiment, the beauty of the orchestrations. It's like creation is living through this composition.
Oh, yeah.
You have two voices that are beyond words, and I think the sentiment of the song is what I pray for. Like, I just want love and light and peace and joy for everyone. Like, legitimately everyone in the world. I don't, in my mind, draw barriers around who I want that for. Because I think sometimes the reason that some people are, quote unquote, bullies or evil or whatever it is because they didn't have somebody to shine light and love on their life when they needed it most. And I don't give up on anybody. That's just who I am. I believe that there is a shot for everyone, whether you are a child just learning the way of the world all the way up through somebody who's in their 80s or 90s. And that is what I feel like I was put on this earth to do, is to spread love and light as much as I can to everyone that I can. And it's exhausting and it is hard. But I believe that's part of my mission here. It's why I write my books. It's why I do the show with you guys. I want to spread light to all those who need it. And to me, that's what this song represents.
Celine Dion actually said, I just looked it up because I was like, I know that I'd heard this quote before, but I didn't know who it was attributed to. It was Celine Dion who said that if we could hear God's voice, that he would sound like Andrea Bocelli.
Wow.
Pretty big compliment.
Yeah. But I don't know what it is. When he sings in Italian, like I assume he's singing the words that she's singing in English. Something like, it's powerful when she sings it, but something about him singing in Italian, it hits in a different way, in this very powerful way. And maybe it's because I don't know the words that he's singing exactly, because it's a foreign language, so it's just the feeling. Sure. That it's not me processing the words, it's just feeling the idea of it. Mm-hmm. And I literally, like, my hair stands on end. When this came on, we first came up with the idea for this countdown. It came on a shuffle that I was just listening to duet songs. And I was driving in my truck on the way to get my hair cut, and I literally just had tears like streaming down my face, but I wasn't sad.
Right.
I was just full of life.
Yeah.
And joy and connection to all that is, because we are all connected to the same thing. We all come from the same place. We are all part of the same things. And that's what I hope and pray for all of us to just realize, is that we are so much more similar than we are different. And I think if we could start there, just there'd be a lot less conflict in the world. And that's what I hope for. So that's my number one. This
was a good list.
Yeah.
Hard list. Good list.
Yeah. There's going to be haters out there that are like, how did you not include that? And it's hard. I dare you.
Yeah.
Wherever you are at in this world right now, as you're driving around or at work or when you get home later tonight,
top 10.
Think of your top 10 and then realize how hard it is to come up with a top 10.
And give it to the world.
Yeah. Okay. And cry at the same time.
Here's the thing. It is because it is hard, because I think that on this show we try to highlight new music. For you, the listener, to find new stuff.
Yeah.
But we also at the same time are juggling, how do we honor things that are the top of the top, you
right?
know? And it's a hard balance to find.
And it's also the moment we're in right now.
Yes.
Like 15 years ago, I might have picked something else, and like you're tied to that nostalgia, and you don't want to like betray 20-year-old Danny or Eric or 7-year-old that loved that song, and it's hard.
Yeah.
But it's fun, and it is cool to sort of look at the season through a totally different lens. Yeah,
I love it. All right, folks, we thank you so much for listening. Make sure you follow us on all the socials.
Yes.
Big thank you to Chris T. Misley for the game today. We're going to have to go watch that JTT movie. We got 2 more episodes left. We got some exciting guests that will be coming over, not only the big show, but also in Merry Minutes and bonus episodes. So keep following us, folks. Keep following us, folks. And we're almost there to the Christmas day. The big
it's
day.
almost here. Wild.
Oh my gosh,
wild.
crazy. We're going to close it out how we always do, by saying a very heartfelt Merry Christmas.
And happy holidays.
We will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
See you guys.